attention, please. It's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Boom, hello, and welcome to this retro SummerSlam 1992 watch along. Hello to everybody in the chat right now. It's been a hot minute since the last live stream, but it's good to see so many familiar faces. Dylan, shout out to you. Dark Knight, hello, shout out to you. Moldy, hello. Leeds 2022, hello, how are you all doing? It's unbelievably, without even planning, today is actually the anniversary of SummerSlam 1992. It's the 30th anniversary today, as it was the 29th of August 1992 where SummerSlam was first aired, was live in Wembley Stadium, London, England, the last pay-per-view, premium live event, whichever you want to call it, to be held in the UK. The rest of the shows, like One Night Only and obviously No Mercy, were specifically for the UK audience. This was the last pay-per-view. Hello to Khalid Mohammed. Hello to you. Michelle Thomas. Hope your coffee's feeling better, my friend. Does anybody want Dan James? Looks like nobody wants Dan James. Man United didn't want Dan James. Khalid says, Dave, how are you doing today, my friend? Happy Monday night Raw tonight. Hey, Duke Angle tonight. It's true, it's damn true. Not watching it until the morning. Quite a busy day tomorrow and could do with not having a late night tonight. So, yeah, all due respect, I will be watching in the morning when I get up, which probably about 6 a.m., sorry. So, I will not be watching it live tonight, unfortunately. I feel not good today. Okay, Michelle, you said so. You got a cough. Hope that clears up soon. Obviously, it's 30 years. I was the good old age of 14 when this first was on, when it was live. I do remember it. I remember it because it was also the kickstart of the FA Premier League. I do remember, I think it was Crush Repo Man match, where Sky Sports interrupted it, didn't show it, even though you could clearly see it on the big monitors behind them. They went to an advert for a Premier League game. I think it was Norwich versus Coventry or something daft like that. I know it was one of them was Norwich. Absolutely brilliant moment. It's like, I'm trying to watch this live. What's going off? You kind of got that feeling that it wasn't actually live, but it was live enough. Dave, Clash of the Castle next Saturday. Actually, it's this Saturday, not next Saturday. Don't get confused. It is actually this weekend. Can't wait to watch you do, my friend. Yeah, it's this weekend, not next. Don't get confused. I have done my predictions. Cool. Awesome. That's what I want you to do. Predicted you will win again. All the table went off my predictions. Would end with the season 100 points. Norwich were pretty good at that time, I think. I don't know if it was exactly that particular season. I think it was a couple of seasons after where they had Rule Fox, Chris Sutton. I don't think it was that particular season. Not 100%. I have done my predictions too. Yeah, Michelle, word of note, try not to separate it like that. It's annoying. Put it all in one message. The games that I want you to predict are all in the bio of the video. All you have to do is get a pen and paper, write all the games down, put your scores, then put it in one comment. One comment. Not the 10 that you put in. That was annoying. Put it in one comment. That's all I'm asking. So please, for next time, do that, because chasing all your bloody different scorelines were a bit horrendous. Don't do it. It's a busy week for me this week. It's busy for all of us, dude. Absolutely busy for all of us. It's a busy streaming week. Got Leeds Everton tomorrow. Obviously no NXT 2.0 because Days is back doing that. Then Friday we are doing West Brom Burnley in the Championship. Got to try and find a way of getting a Just Real Talk in with Nick some point this week, which we'll try and endeavour to get done. And obviously Saturday, Clash at the Castle. Sunday, Worlds Collide. But not only Worlds Collide Sunday, there's 2 football matches. Yes, we are covering Man United Arsenal. That's damn sure. And I think there is an earlier game as well. Yeah, I think it was 1994. I seem to remember them beating Bayern Munich with a Jeremy Goss goal. Okay. I'm glad I'm off work until Wednesday. Had a bad weekend. Had a hard weekend at work. Same here, dude. Day shifts. That's why I've not been around so much. But yeah. Watching Tony Storm versus Pippa Niven right now. Just waiting for everybody else to start showing in, shoveling through. We'll probably start back quarter. The watch along. Let people show up. Chelsea West Ham is Sunday. Yeah, Chelsea West Ham, Man United Arsenal, or Arsenal Man United, whichever way round it is. Jesse Jackhammer, shout out to you, dude. How you doing? Hope you're well. I've not checked out yours and Keaton's video yet. I will do. Video. There's not going to be any figure wrestling until Wednesday. But there is a car boot toy-on video for tomorrow. Must watch. It is fun. It is a very good, cool little video. So yeah, that's tomorrow. Car boot. I've done them before. Done really, really well. And hopefully you'll go and watch that. I feel kind of a bit icky today for some reason. That's a triple threat match. Pippa Niven, Kaylee Ray, and Tony Storm. Hey Dave, I hope you get some returns this Saturday, my friend. Usually the Saudi Arabian pay-per-views do really well. This being a UK one, a lot of people, especially from the UK, are going to be trying to get to watch this for free if they haven't got BT or obviously the network. So there's a lot of people going to be asking for, can we see it? Turn your camera around. No. So we will get some of that. We'll get quite a lot of spammers. But we will deal with it. It'll be a good little stream. What's the pay-per-view on Sunday night? I'm at work Monday. You've got All Out AEW. I'm not covering that. Worlds Collide is going to be at 9 o'clock UK time. Perfectly a good time to be able to watch. And as that ends, obviously All Out will start. So, Dave, my live stream will be at 4 p.m. today. Wow, what time is that UK time, bud? Because that's going to be quite late on in the night, isn't it? Let me know. What's the UK conversion? Jesse Jackson, my friend, I will be there. Kind of sweaty. Yeah. So yeah, all the predictions are in. Even if you will try have honey and lemon drink, then you can have a bit of tonic. That is my plan anyway. What? I'm not unwell. I'm not poorly. Even if you aren't well, pal. I will be well. Don't worry about that. I think it's 10 p.m. UK. Or for Jesse's stream. Okay. I will probably still be around for that. Need to know these conversion times, that's all. Get your thinking brains on if he's going to quiz us. He's going to have some hard-hitting questions for us to answer. That night it's 4 p.m. my time. Yeah, but we need to know UK time. A lot of us are from the UK, Jesse. Have a lot of people when Bray Wyatt to return Saturday. But I don't think so. Look, I'm going to be honest with the Bray Wyatt stuff. I only want him to return if it's right. It's got to fit A, his story. B, I just don't want him showing up just because, I want him to show up, so I think he should show up. Now, if it doesn't make sense, then I don't want it. You know what I mean? It's alright him just showing up, but what if they've got nothing planned? It's a waste of time. I'd rather them do the vignettes, have him back in the Firefly Funhouse, or whatever version of that it is now. If it's the Fiend, we're getting back. Do it the way that they started doing it at the beginning, giving clues to what's going off. Let's give it a bit of a refresh. And if they're not doing the Fiend, then do the Wyatt family. Then have them return, but don't have Bray on his own. Have him with Braun or Eric Rowan. They're free agents. They can work. 9:30 p.m. time confirmed. Okay, Moldy, cheers. Thank you. Thank you. Dave, I have 110 subscribers now. You will. I am on 85, which I've only been going 3 months on this new channel, which is pretty epic. So yeah, I'm chasing you. I'm chasing you down, Jesse. Everyone, oh God, Michelle. Michelle wants you all to play a little violin for her. I'm not feeling well today. All send sympathy. Michelle, we know you're poorly, love. We're here to cheer you up, not to depress everybody. What time is the quiz in the UK? How many hours from here? Dave, Tyson Fury is rumoured to return this Saturday, my friend. Yes, it's in the UK. For God's sake, of course, Tyson Fury is going to be there in some capacity. I'm expecting to see quite a few numerous celebrities from the UK. I'm pretty much expecting to see quite a few. Probably stars from Hollyoaks, Coronation Street, stuff like that. UK, like basically UK stars. Maybe some footballers who have got a bit of downtime, like David Beckham, Wayne Rooney. We talk about David Beckham and Wayne Rooney, both Man United legends. And a certain legend has just popped in himself. It's the Chadwick of James. I want to stress before we start the watch along. Something happened at the weekend which needs to be addressed, I think. I think it's a small little grievance, but I think it's worth making a note of. Somebody went into the insider stream, pretended to be me and James Chadwick. Look, whoever it is, in fact, we know who it is, and I'm not going to say his name because I'm not going to publicise him. But mention my daughter a fucking again, and I will find you, and I will fucking end you. You can say what you're shitting like about me. Drag my daughter into stuff like that, and I will fucking hound you down. She didn't deserve to be in that message. You don't talk about my daughter unless it's to me. I want that abundantly fucking clear. Trolling of any nature is out of question. The person what did it, if I ever catch them and they're in the chat with me, oh fucking hell, I will swear. I don't care which stream I'm on. They'll know that I'm not happy. Anyway, so look, if you've got a fake account or you're planning on making a fake account, please think again, because James, I want you to fucking just time him out. Not ban him, time him out. Give him, because I don't want it in here. Absolutely a fake account. If it doesn't look real, you time it out. Hope Tegan Knox comes back and Dave Page. I don't think Page, unfortunately. I think you've really clasping at straws with Page. Tegan Knox, I could see. She's Welsh. It would make sense for Triple H to... I'm not saying it's you, Khalid. I'm not saying it's anybody particular in this chat, but we know of this person. We all know who it is. Yeah. I just don't want people doing that. If you see it and I'm not around, I want you to tell me straight away, because this person's obviously using my profile, well, using my image, my logo, my name, not my account, because it's his account. But if you do see it in other chat, you'll know it's not me. Seriously, you'll know it's not me. I wouldn't ignore you. I saw Instagram Tegan now. She is a multicoloured hair. Multicoloured hair. She would be. She would have been at Pride. She is a lesbian now. What do you mean, who you, Michelle? I'm not talking about you. We're talking about particular people, love. Why would you troll me? What would be the point of that? You haven't got a fake account, have you, Michelle? Who's got it ready? Who's got it queued up? I mean, I'm watching NXT 2020 UK, which I think we've all seen this before. I'm just going to get it ready myself. Obviously, you can see the first match on the card is Legion of Doom. Not even sure how this kind of behaviour is stopped. Only way is for IP address to be found. Even then, it's a nightmare. Trolls have all the power. Yeah, they do, but they can get stopped. If only temporary. Michelle, not even revolves around you. Not everything revolves around you. Dave KSI, 1-2 fights. Who gives a fuck? I don't care. Don't want to talk about KSI on this channel. He faced two fucking absolute nobodies. I'm not a fan. I couldn't give a fuck. To put it bluntly. Right, I've got it ready. I've got it queued up. Just let me know in the chat who's ready to go, who's ready to press play. Anyway, my voice is proper rusky today. I do apologise. Anyway, the more we talk about the person happier and fulfill themselves, they become. Best to ignore this stream. He won't be here. He's banned. He won't be able to watch this. Fuck's sake, I know. We all know, unfortunately, thanks to Edward Brown. So, yeah. It's exactly 30 years to the day that this pay-per-view was aired in the UK at Wembley Stadium, London, England, on the 29th of August, 1992. I was aged 14. I'm ready. I'm surprised my network is still working. Cool. So, yeah, we'll go. Is everybody ready? Is everybody ready? Let me know and just press play. I'm ready to press play. Right, we're going. In 1, 2, 3. Go on. Press play. Boom. Ico Pro. God, this was the time when Ico Pro was everywhere. I've got to admit, growing up, I fucking hated this intro. I fucking hated how British this was. And obviously, the thumbnail is the kid. But still, British Bulldog's gonna win. if he wants to or not. Oh, God. Them girls were gypsies. There it is. That's a girl. Whether he wants to or not, that is an actual girl. That little lad, what I thought was a little lad, is an actual girl. I was 15 when I first watched SummerSlam. It wasn't this SummerSlam, no. Because you wouldn't have been 15 if you're 38 years old. Because you'd be older than me. So it wasn't this SummerSlam you watched when you was 15. You watched 1993. 36. Yeah, I'm 44 years old, so there's no way you're older than me when you first watched this. Unless you watched it as a repeat. Hate this bit with the trumpets. She's not older than me. I was 14. Genuine. 44 years old. Take 30 years off. What you got? So how the frick are you older than me? How were you older than me when you first watched 1992 SummerSlam? Shut up, Michelle. Well, he wasn't 15. Then you're only a year older than me. I was 5. She probably meant on a replay. Dave could have done a proper boxing watch along last Saturday night, but he did the KSI fight, which was done for publicity. Well, yeah, of course it was. That's why I don't want to talk about it. Fake ass fucking boxing. I can't do it. And it's going to ruin boxing. So we got Bobby the Brain Eden and Vince McMahon. Bobby's got a crown on. He's pretending to be King of England. You're a royal pain. God damn it. This was when Vince pretended that he wasn't owner of WWE. Yeah, the controversy over the the co-main event was whose side was Mr. Perfect on. Was he on the side of the Ultimate Warrior, or was he on the side? Look at how beautiful the Wembley was back in the day. Coming down the aisle is Money Inc. Ted DiBiase. IRS. There you go. The Fiend's dad. The Fiend's dad is on his way down to the ring. We beat Sunderland in the FA Cup final a couple of months before this event. It seems to remember McManaman. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Graham Souness' won cup. The FA Cup. Yes, we did. 1992. I remember that Michael Thomas goal was pretty nice. I'm an old lad and I have knowledge too. I'm very wise. Hello, Dave. How are you doing, my great friend? Irish Rebel, shout out to you. Hope you're well. Great to hear from you today. So Money Inc. are on the way down to the ring. IRS typical white shirt. Spenders. Holding up his black trousers, got a briefcase. $1 Million Man's in a white suit. They're accompanied by Jimmy Mouth the South. Erwin. Going on to the mic. This is Bray's dad. So Mr. Fiend. You pay your fair share of tax. I love IRS. I think $1 Million Man are my favourite ever heels too. They did the job. They were there to get heat. Here comes the Legion of Doom with Paul Ellering and Rocco. Never understood Rocco. Never got the doll. Loved Legion of Doom. An amazing story about Hawk, is he was pissed out of his skull in this match. How they allowed him to ride a motorcycle down to the ring is beyond me. Just watch some of this match. He's totally off it. Santana Garrett is back in WWE as a coach at the Performance Center. A great move by Triple H and Steph and Nick Khan. Yep. Santana Garrett, been around the independent scene for a long time. Obviously, done AEW, NXT in the past. Good that she's got a nice little role. I did see this news on Twitter earlier. It's great for her. I think it's going to be great for your likes of Tiffany Stratton, Nikita Lyons, to actually learn from somebody what has got vast experience. So we are at our first match. It's Legion of Doom. It is the image on the screen, which has been there since the start. Not writing in names, I can't be bothered. I will get images. I think I've got every single match somewhere on my laptop. The British Bulldog. From Leeds, because Leeds United were the champions at this time. Oh, the British bashing. The British bashing. How many more fights do you see adding to the Clash? I don't think. I think at least 3. I think you've got to throw a tag team match in there somewhere. I think it needs it. Obviously, we're going to get Judgment Day thrown in there with Edge, teaming up with Rey Mysterio and Beth. That'll probably get announced tonight on Monday Night Raw. I think that's definitely going to be a match added. I think we could Johnny Gargano versus Theory, or Austin Theory, as it's been rumoured that he's getting his first name back. Look at the foam fingers. And we're underway. They lock up. Nice knee to Hawk. Goes into the post. Said that he got a concussion, but just look at how Hawk is in this match. Honestly, it's so weird. He gets his timing completely wrong. Even walks into the ring when he's not meant to. Honestly, just watch how he is during this. Animal literally has to take control of the entire match. These pictures of the crowd are making me wish I was going to Clash at the Castle. Not in bloody cell shoots, we're not. The only thing I'm seeing is dodgy t-shirts and cell suits. So 90s. Shell suits. Oh my god. So hyped for the Clash. Going to be amazing. Yeah. Totally. We are live. We are doing a live watch along. Hopefully starting at R5. Give or take. We'll be definitely live for the full show. Don't worry about that. I actually watched some back of the Insiders last night and totally agreed with Jeff on how he was handling the troll situation in the grievances section of that. Fun. So, Hannibal's got RRS in the corner. He's got him by his tie. I think football was made this year. Yes. 1992-93 was the first year of the Premier League. They're celebrating their 30th birthday this year. It's amazing. SummerSlam, 30 years old. FA Cup, 30 years old. Absolutely amazing. Michelle, we get through. Get it through your head. He doesn't want to be with you. I am so hyped for Drew match with Roman Reigns. Cool. That's better, Michelle. Talk about wrestling. Gone for a sleeper hold. Hawk is in trouble. You can hear Jimmy Hart. Look at them yellow steps in the background. Iconic. So iconic of old Wembley. There's that bloody dummy. And there's Rocco. I always thought that it was weird that they put Paul Eller into WWE. They never really did anything with Legion of Doom apart from him having the bloody dummy. What they found in a skip or well, not a skip. It was like a dump site. It's just random. It was just so random. I really don't remember the dummy. What, Paul Ellery? Neither do I. Yeah, the dummy just seemed so random and just out of character for the Legion of Doom. I don't know why Vince thought it would be okay. So, Hawk is getting ready to fly off the top rope. He misses. Ends up falling outside the other end of the ring, which I don't think he was meant to go that far. Anna Heel Doors, hello, shout to you. Sorry I'm late, but I'm walking dog. Have you started? If so, can I have a time check? Yeah, we are at 11 minutes and 35 seconds. 11 minutes in, so if you start it at about 12 minutes, you should have caught up. So yeah, about 12 minutes in. IRS has just put a boot to Hawk's face. Hawk looks pretty much out of it at this point. He's a bit all over the place. I don't know if it was a concussion or that he was drunk, but he certainly was off it big time. The referee at this event should have been Premier League referees. Which ones were about 1992, like Howard Webb, Araya Rennie, yeah, definitely about that time. Rick Hunt, a shout out to you, dude. Sports Horror Conspiracy. Hello, dude. James Tredwick, my friend. I can't wait for Clash of the Castle. No, I think everybody's excited. There will be a predictions video this week as well. Obviously, it'd be just me giving you my thoughts, feelings. I could do a live stream, but I'm running out of time. Running out of time to do stuff. We're back tomorrow for the Leeds-Everton game. So, yeah, we're a busy guy. There is a car boot bank holiday special tomorrow. I've just filmed another toy wrestling thing. It's a car crash. The next episode is bonkers. I don't think it worked. It's a wreck. I will put it out because why not? It's funny. What's up, Jesse? Jack me. What's that? I will do it for you. No one else. That's that kind of gentleman I am. Don't listen to James. So Hawk is getting beat down in the middle of the ring. He's in a headlock. Hey all, say hi. I was trying to sort out the show. Anna says hi, everybody. Anna says hi. I think it was Dave Meltzer's first ever 8-star match. Oh, that comes later. Rick Martel versus Shawn Michaels. And that god-awful outfit that Sherry Sensational Queen Sherry wears. And you can get it in figure form. It's quite amazing. Yes, listen to me. Listen to me. Acknowledge James. IRS back in there, really hounding on poor Hawk. Hawk's going to the wrong corner. James is very interesting to talk to, and he's quite honest. I always love listening to him. He's one of my best friends. There we go. Michelle. That tells you everything you need to know. IRS used to make me think of souped up Igor Spengler. Yeah, I can see that. I can see the resemblance. I always remember him as Captain Mike Rotunda in WCW, so and obviously went on to be Michael Wall Street. So seeing him in a suit wasn't quite a bad thing, to be honest. James, are you starting a cult or something? James is a cult. Take away the L and add a T. You'll get it. He knows I'm kidding. Hawk is getting... Oh, honestly, he's off his feet, man. He's been totally isolated. Great tag team work by $1 Million Man and IRS. So we're going to get the hot tag. That's what they're working to. That's what the aim is. Crowd are willing Hawk on. Hawk picks up $1 Million Man. He's getting closer. Everyone talk about wrestling conversation. Yes, including you, Michelle. He gets their hot tag, but the referee doesn't see it. Ah, my God. Don't you miss good old classic tag team wrestling? This is a clinic in tag team wrestling. Both double clothesline, both struggling to get up. Who's going to make the hot tag? Buddy Love $1 Million Man. He should have been black trunks though. Yeah, I don't know why he wear white. They made him wear white. Dave, I'll send you a video of me doing stuff with my wrestling figures in the ring. Would you like to see Braun Strowman, John Cena in a plastic ring? Yeah, why not? Go on, blow my mind with your figure action. Figure action. What am I talking about? Yeah, do it. Send me it. James is being fraud over the chat. I was wondering who handed out the Kool-Aid. Acknowledge your James Chadwick, my friend. It's a cult against someone, forcing someone else to be with them and love them. Clearly, they think they are fucking off their rocker. Hello, Anna Neil. James, acknowledge. James, oh my God, I still going on. So the hot tag happened. They're going up for the Doomsday device, but it's a bit of super kick from a great drop kick from RS. Obviously, it got fought because Jimmy Mouth of the South was on the ring apron. Okay, you've got two managers. Why ain't Paul Ellering taking out Jimmy Hart of the South? I don't understand. Nice power slam, and it's a win. No Doomsday device for the win. Oh, what a rush. WWE think like George Lucas back in the day. If they changed costumes, they can sell another figure range. They had $1 Million Man figure in a green suit. Yeah, of course they did. But that's not WWE selling figures. It was like Hasbro and Mattel and stuff like Jax. It was them what were selling the figures and making money off the contract of WWE. So, $1 Million Man collided with RS. It gets power slammed, and it was a basic power slam, and gets pinned. I'm not okay, Dave. Okay, Michelle. Michelle, I can't say anything to you, love. Just happy thoughts and daisies and unicorns. Think of that. That's all I can do for you, love. Woo! Nice purple attire. Wow. Ric Flair still looked like he was an old fart at this point in time. Who's this old guy with blonde hair on the flip? Well, clear enough, I didn't know who he was. Got an itchy big bloody toe, I'll tell you that much. With a tear in my eye. Woo! Good, better soon enjoy Monday Night Raw. Kurt Angle. You know what he's not going to do now? There's probably a backstage segment, maybe an interview in the ring. My heart bleeds. Bleeding, buffering on a Flair interview. Dave, Edge, hope to see Edge tonight. Should be on. Because I've got to get a match for Clash, right? If he's on a farewell tour, he's going to be doing the UK show for sure. Wouldn't make sense if he wasn't there. Thanks, Dave. I like unicorns. Yeah, think about unicorns. Your day will be better. So, Ric Flair promo. We are going to go to our next match. which is Nailz versus Virgil. Everybody's most anticipated match of SummerSlam 92. Need to find the graphic too. Just bear with me. Obviously, it's a part of that storyline. Whose side is Ric Flair and Mr. Perfect on? Is it Ultimate Warrior? Apparently, Ric Flair said his last match ever before the event. My dandelion of love is being defiling on love. I can't say that word. Has been able to be in a room with someone and not want to knock them out for chewing too loud. So we've got Virgil. That $1 Million Man. We've now got Virgil. Who thought Virgil was just a massive waste of time? He just didn't look like a good wrestler. I never really got him. I thought it was great that he had the feud with $1 Million Man, but then I just thought after that, it's just like, go away. You're not needed anymore. I swear, if Bret is at Clash, I'm going to go mental. I think everybody will go mental. The flipping internet will go mental. It is going to be, but I just want it to be right. Anybody just want it to be right. I don't want him just to show up. If it doesn't fit a story, I don't want it. That's the problem. Dave, I had a poster of Edge, Beth Phoenix, Ray versus Judgment Day. They might make that match official. It's going to be official tonight, dude. They introduced Beth last week and haven't done that for no reason. My mate's dad nickname was Nailz. He used to come into the street draw. It's playing out. So yeah, this is a match. Nailz, who's wanking off the nightstick. Can't believe this guy had the audacity to go into Vince McMahon's office and demanded more money. Vince literally looked at him and said, "Go fuck yourself." And he never worked for WWE again. Jeff from the Insiders met Virgil at the week. Yes, he did. He also met Booker T. I know what to say. He said that Virgil's funny. I'm not saying he's not funny. I just said that as a wrestler, I could never get behind him. I never thought he was that good. I remember the match he had, Ted versus Dusty. Ah, yes. Blood is thicker than money is thicker than blood. Everyone's got a price. Ha! And then he whacks him with the flipping belt. Virgil made some unrealistic claims recently about his personal life. The numbers don't add up. Okay. Don't know about him personally, and I don't really want to. So Virgil is knocking Nailz. Nailz doing his utmost to absolutely no-sell everything. Dave, I have a light-up unicorn. Cool. So does my 9-year-old daughter. Put that into context. You're going to get these hands. Did anybody think that during this match that Nailz just looked like Jeff Bridges from Dumber and Dumber? Just reminded me of Jeff Bridges. Dave, what time are you starting Clash at the Castle? About 5:30. About 5:30. Only half an hour before. I'm not doing a big massive build to it. I can't. I don't know what time I'm actually getting home. Hopefully around 4-ish. So yeah, about 5:30 looks more realistic. Might have it wrong, but a vivid memory of Virgil getting beat by Texas Tornado in a couple of minutes. Not sure if my memory is playing tricks on me. Virgil lost in a couple of minutes all the time. Only children's like unicorns. Sorry, Sam, if you're lurking. Don't be picking on Sam. She'll flipping off there. Send kids round. She'll get Angela. So James, I love you, Nicole. For a SummerSlam match, I don't think this ever really caught anybody's imagination. I don't remember thinking, God, look at how hard Nailz is. As hard as Nailz. Didn't really think out of the person, to be honest. But he had fairly decent feud with Boss Man, and that was about it. That's what all he was back for, to have a feud with Boss Man. I'm going to get a coffee and a vanilla slice because I'm a greedy get. If you've got any spare vanilla slices, then yeah, you're quite welcome to send one over. Send it by Uber. Just send me it. You pay for it. Send it over. Why don't the Von Erichs ever talk about these days? Texas was awesome. I think it's the circumstances of Texas tornado and how he died. The match gets stopped. Virgil is out. So Nailz has won by submission. Oh, he's going to get his nightstick that he got off for Bossman. It would lead to a nightstick on a pole match, I believe. Vince Russo! Did you hear the story that Vince Russo has claimed that he's been working behind the scenes at WWE for the best part of a couple of years? Or months, or whatever. Imagine Vince Russo has been behind some of the shittiest storylines in Raw's history. Virgil getting choked. Can't see abundance of officials coming down to stop this from happening, though. Not like today. Rhea Ripley said the reason why she got into wrestling is because she saw Triple H shoving a screwdriver in the head. She said that. Wow. That's exactly how you get into wrestling. James got into wrestling by watching a Coffin Death Drop Thunderdome Inferno match. So we've got Lord Alfred Haynes, of course. We've got Lord Alfred Haynes. It's a British pay-per-view, so of course we've got the British commentator guy. And he's trying to talk to the Macho Man. This door has been locked. They love the stereotypical British. Dave, did you see Ripley's Twitter feed? No, I didn't. I did not. Philip Jack Brooks. Hi, everybody. Anyone here a fan of mine? Yeah, okay. Phil Brooks. Obviously, that's CM Punk. Fake account. What did I say about fake accounts? James, do it. Jesse, it's not real. So Shawn Michaels is beating up Bret Hart, but gets Rick the Model counted out. Disqualified. Mick Model's coming, so we are on to us next. Why the fuck would we be a fan of a fake ass person pretending to be CM Punk? Yeah. Obviously, somebody is under a different name again. Please fuck off. So we have got Shawn Michaels now up against Rick the Model Martel. Obviously, these graphics are all over the place, so do bear with me. Some are bigger, some are smaller. Boom. That's up next. Just see, this is the good old days. What I used to love about wrestling as a kid is that you didn't need to watch Challenge. Didn't need to watch Superstars of Wrestling every week or Monday Night Raw or whatever. It was at that time Shotgun Saturday Night or whatever. You just watch the pay-per-view. And there you go. You got all the backstory. Quality. There is sensational Queen Sherry with her grandma knickers on. What in the... And this is in figure form now. I saw this and I thought, what the flipping heck is she not wearing? She did say she likes brutality matches. Of course she did. This is my brutality was a form of theme song. Of course she's going to say she likes brutality matches. Wasn't the Rhea Ripley what showed up at the Mae Young Classic though? She wasn't that hardcore. So Rick the Model Martel is in the ring. He's wearing tennis attire. Apparently this was because we just had Wimbledon. They was going to the US Open. So he's wearing US Open attire. Strange. I always thought Sherry Martel and Rick Martel was related. They're absolutely not. That's the amazing part. They're not related. And I always thought there was. Why do people create fake accounts? Should be banned. Yeah. People make fake accounts because they know if they come in here with their real account, they just get banned anyway. A lot of people just say that they're just massive fans of the wrestlers, but it's bullshit. If you can't come in as you, don't bother. I don't want fake people in my chat. She was good wrestler. Dave for me. Rick Martel has the same heat as Corbin. Just draining to watch and just got off. I actually love Rick Martel for what he did. Some of the best stuff. The blindfold match with Jake the Snake, one of my favourite feuds from literally 2 years before this. He was just a worker. Did fantastic job, and his job was just to get Shawn Michaels over. That's all he was paid for, and I think he did a fantastic job of it. Shawn Michaels just walking down to the ring with his hand up, it's like that all the way. Does his hand not hurt? Like seriously, if Johnny came into this on his own proper account and apologised to everyone and begged for forgiveness, we might actually give him another chance. Possibly. Nah, he's done with me. He can't come back on his proper account anyway because I banned the fuck out of him. I don't want him back. He's a maggot. And I don't want him here. It's same with Mr. Can't Poop Won't Poop. I don't want him here either. There's people that I just don't want on this stream. So Chevy Martel's ass is literally hanging out, guys. The outfit what leads nothing to the imagination. I always thought this version of Shawn Michaels was probably the best one. I know him coming back as the born-again Christian was pretty cool, but I think this was generally the best mix. Then obviously we got the even worse Shawn Michaels, what came after this, which I hated. When I say hate certain heels, people say you're meant to hate them. Yeah, but I'm meant to want to see them get beat, not switch the channel to the next match. Yeah, okay. That's why I always thought that Triple H never really got the respect that he deserved, because if it weren't for Triple H, would we be singing about John Cena? Because to make a good babyface, you need a fucking good heel. Would Sting be as good if he didn't face Ric Flair? Yeah, it's just stuff like that. Would Hulk Hogan be rated if he didn't go against King Kong Bundy, the Giant, Andre the Giant, this and that, you know what I mean? Would he be classed as good? Who knows? I only said what I want to try and get him to stop this fake account, unless it's 50-50 being a prick. 50-50 has not really been around a lot, to be fair. He did pop into the last stream, but he hasn't really been around, so... I get it if you're genuine and you're a fanboy, but just be yourself, for God's sake. If you're into CM Punk, you're into CM Punk, but don't come in as CM Punk. It's ridiculous. We all know it's not CM Punk. I think that people are not nice to each other in these other people in this chat, in the chat. Michelle, we are nice. It's just that sometimes people like yourself, I'm going to be honest with you, it's when you're trying to chat up members of, or you start going, I'm in love, when clearly you're not. You just believe it because, I don't know what your situation is, but we can see it's bullshit. You've never met Irish Rebel, and you possibly never will. So to fall in love with somebody you've never met, it's ridiculous. I hate to say it, meet somebody, go for coffee with someone, actually meet them, then fall in love. That's the bigger picture. I don't know you just a bit of text to me. You're just writing. Triple H was a heel I hated but watched and respected. I think Michelle just took a dig at me. Yeah, of course she did. She took a dig at everybody in the comment. Stop chatting up the chat, Michelle. Stop chatting up the chat. So Rick is tapping Sherry on the shoulder. He's becking her to come with him. So they played a storyline of Rick trying to fight for affections of Sherry. Oh my God. There's these people making accounts are kids. They don't understand. Us, just ignore. Yeah, Moldy. That's true. Ever right? Hello. Hi everyone. Can't stick around. Had to go to home improvement store and bite a new door for my mum-in-law. Through. Long story. Oh my God, she's fallen through the door. Either that, or she saw the door what was up and she's kicked off about it. OMG, Dave, can't believe you said that. That's not what you told me in the DMs. That you feel in love with me. James, that's a different kind of love. We have met in my dreams. I'm hurt. I'm just words to you. I just thought my words danced off the page. No, I know who you guys are. Oh dear, I've hurt you all. I do apologise. No, I meant in a love sense. I love you in a completely different way. Is it a forbidden door? It's now. It's locked. Tony Khan knows about a forbidden door. He's just opened it wide open. That's why it's all leaking. It's all leaking. So this match, Shawn Michaels has got the advantage over Rick. Nice shots to the midsection. Look at referees wearing proper referee attire. It's great. Blue shirt, Dickie Bow. Ha! Shawn Michaels trying to get his feet on the rope. Referee sees it. Nope, converted our den into a bedroom. There was no door. So my husband has to install it. Alright, it's not as dramatic as what I was hoping. Oh, I'm heading to Leeds now for half a pint. I'm paying. You're heading to Leeds? You're heading to my house? I'm near Leeds. Just give us a bell when you're near. Get us a couple of drinks in. How long is it into Shawn's single run? How long after the barbershop skit? What, this? The barbershop was... I'd like to say a year before this match. His first singles match was at WrestleMania 9? Well, no, it wasn't WrestleMania 9. He had a match with Tito Santana, didn't he? At WrestleMania 9. Was it 8? I don't think it was at 8. We certainly want Rockers at 8. So it's between, I think it's between WrestleMania and 8 and here. So months, weeks, maybe? Don't know. It's not long into his run. Can't be that long into his run. Only about 6 months. See, there you go. James is on it. Now they're out fighting in the entranceway. And it's a long entranceway. Sherry is out. They do get counted out, guys. This match ends with a draw. Sherry is pretending to faint. But she's watching these two guys fight over, which is every woman's dream. Every woman's dream, having guys fighting over. I think the only iconic thing is that runway. I love it. And you've got like the logo, SummerSlam, and the Coca-Cola either side, which was just a Wembley thing. Nothing to do with WWE. That was just like a Wembley. So Shawn's coming back to aid Sherry, who's pretending to be out cold. Lifts her up on his shoulder and the crowd get to see a sensational butt shot all the way back to the dressing room. So Martel is being held back by all the referees. No referees for the Nailz match, but we get referees out now for this. Amazing. Honestly, think that Shawn Marty barbershop kick was like the most shocking turn of events I've ever seen in wrestling. Even more than RoboCop. Sting walking to the ring with RoboCop was pretty horrendous. Imagine Mania at Wembley. Dreams. I wonder, I honestly think that all depending on the success of Clash at the Castle, whether or not we're going to get more in future UK events, which would be fantastic. Because this is obviously a tease. Maybe we get this every year, but it changes venues. So you could get it in Scotland 1 year, England, then Wembley Stadium the next year. So they do move it around Great Britain. Could be fun. Don't have to imagine it mouldy. Did we not get to see Italy-England to 2020 final? Shawn fighting over Sherry. RoboCop was the greatest thing to ever happen. Oh, there's a bucket of water. Rick Martel has got a bucket of water. See if they can revive Sherry Martel, who is currently still out. Shall he do it? Is he going to do it? This is not a heel move, though. This is a babyface move. I could never understand this. Doused water over Sherry. Sherry is being doused. Shawn's even leaving. He's racing after Rick Martel, but Sherry's been left drenched in water. No. Dave Wrestling Days uploaded a video full tweet about instead of being Braun Strowman to WWE, the monster among men's Triple H wants him back to get these hands. Okay, that's probably he's going to show up tonight then. Is there a video? Cool. Just Nick. Hello, dude. Braun return. Oh, we've got the Nasty Boys backstage. Don't know why we've got the Nasty Boys. Seems a bit weird. Why are Nasty Boys in the UK? They haven't got a match. We are going to our next one, which is Natural Disasters. Did a bait and switch with the tag team titles, I believe. As on the poster for SummerSlam, it was Legion of Doom and Money Inc. for the tag titles. Then, for some reason, they bait and switched it and put the tag titles on the Natural Disasters. I forgot how ridiculous this match was. it's typical WWE. Yeah, Wrestling Days video. Watch it, dude. I will later. Just Nick, my friend. Hey, guys, how are you? Just Nick, legend himself. Mr. KSI #1 fan. Braun would be stupid not to. I can see him turning it down to stay with EC3. Bad move, I think. Control Your Narrative is, I'm sure he'd be allowed to do bits for that. But Braun did start taking independent dates away from it. Control Your Narrative. And plus, you've already got Drake Maverick, who's already working in creative already. He's working backstage at WWE. It wouldn't surprise me if we don't get EC3 back in the future. I don't know where Triple H's relationship was with him in NXT, but I can see. I used to think the Nasty Boys were amazing as a kid. I have no idea if they're good wrestlers now. Sags, the blonde one, was just mates with Hogan. And that's how they were drafted in. It was best mates with Hulk Hogan. They decided to slap him with the other one. Knobs, I think. Yeah, but Sags was actually mates with Vin. Oh my God, it's Larry Polvo, the brother of Macho. The Juniors. We need more shocks and surprises like Gargano return. It's so much better without being spoiled. Yeah, now it's like now we've got Monday Night Raw. It's leaked out, but Braun's coming back. He's on the show tonight. It's like, thanks. You've just told us. I enjoy Control Your Narrative. It's a good watch. Dave's just put up a video about WWE trying to get Strowman back. Every time he does that, though, he ends up being back. I'm not surprised. But no, that makes me think that it's Wyatt family they're going to go with. Why bring Braun back if you're bringing Bray back? Next week, we'll be bringing Eric Rowan back. I think that tells its own story. To be honest. Here comes Tugboat and Freight and Cruise Liner, Earthquake and Typhoon. I thought the tag team worked better as heels, not as faces. We've got the Beverley sisters. Blue Beverley. Oh, look at the Beverley sisters. Oh, look at them with the blonde hair. Oh, Beverley sisters. Raw is ruined. Braun, Triple H would be a true monster. James, correct. Cool. So, got Bo's trying to double team. Nice clothesline by Typhoon. Nice clothesline by Earthquake, this match will not last long. Nice belly splash. Absolutely huge monsters. It's amazing to think that one would don a sparkly Stormtrooper helmet and become synonymous with Botchamania for many, many years to come. So amazing to believe. Braun Strowman attack angle tonight. I'm calling it. Could happen. Eric Redbeard has been great on the indies. It's indies though. Contracted would be a wedding. Worst part of the modern wrestling is social media spoiling it. Really pisses you off. Big time. Yeah, I do hate that. But I can see why people report on it. Hate it. That's what I hated about the Royal Rumble. As soon as I knew that Ronda was back, I knew she was winning. Oh, close, near fall. I feel like this match is not going to be hanging around too long. As I think that's Blake. Beverley. I actually remember watching these as kids. I'd love really early 90s tag teams. Yeah, the Beverley sisters were great though, weren't they? Tag teams in this era was the best. Why are you waving the white flag, Michelle? You surrendered. I agree, but even show more skill on the indies. Yeah, of course I do, because there's no restraint. But I think under Triple H, that's going to change. I think he's not as stuck as what Vince McMahon is. We've seen it with NXT. People report it on in to get subscribers, followers, money, entertainment is spoiled. Yeah, unfortunately. But that's every YouTuber in the history of YouTube. Do note for note. Don't Earthquake end up in the oddities? Yes, he did. He did. But that was after his run in WCW as Shark. He went to WCW. He did loads of roles in WCW. In fact, I could never really find a character what stuck with him. So he ended up being quite a few over there. And then, yes, he was a part of the oddities in the Attitude Era. Go figure. Fightful could have reported WWE have pitched for everyone to return. Not all pitches happened, so they could lie, and we wouldn't know. Okay, true. Wrestling Revolution Keaton, hello. How are you doing, dude? I've not checked out your video today. I will do. Keaton and Jesse have got their Clash the Castle predictions video up. I heard you, if you haven't watched it, go and watch it. I will be after this stream or at some point in the next couple of days. I would be interested to know who you've got winning. I think that Bray Wyatt will return at Clash. Okay. Like I say, I don't mind him returning. It'll be a big moment. Absolutely huge. I just hope it's for the right reasons. I just don't want him to show up. Him just showing up in Fiend costume, and it would not make any sense. Why is he there? That's all I need to know. Why is he showing up? Who's he attacking? Is there history with the person that is attacking? If there's not, why is he there? WWE could air a vignette during Clash, which could be poignant. Remember the first proper videos of like the rocking chair and then the little buzzard thing in a box? Do shit like that again. Let's get some meaty stuff where we're just like, who's this? Obviously, we've had clues of... I'm at Clash at the Castle. I'm just running in. I'm taking over the show. I'm doing a sit-in. Should have just teamed up with another type of natural disaster. Maybe someone called a Tatsumi or a Hurricane. Well, he had the Hurricane in WWE, didn't they? He was a superhero, though. Tasami. What a name. Yokozuna could have been Tasami. Dave, I just think just Nick and Dave in real life will meet, fall in love, and get married. We are married. But that's what we did when we did a podcast. I thought that was like a marriage. Well, you made me sign that agreement form. I thought that was like a wedding thing. And I've got a ring on. I think I am heated now. Went over to Karen's apartment to get another quick load of stuff. Those son of a bitches were there doing an estimate to fix her apartment when she's already out. Wankers. If Drew is winning the title, then I wouldn't get Bray, because Bray returning will overshadow that. Yeah, exactly. So it should be on Drew being as UK pay-per-view. Yeah. Why is Bray at Wales? That's what I don't understand. I don't get why he has to be there. Tyson Fury. He's obviously going to be there. He's from the UK. It's obvious. Tegan Knox. She's Welsh. Possible phone call by Triple H. Can you be there just as somebody to be at backstage or in the audience? Will you be there? You know, you might have something for you. Yeah, I just don't understand why Bray. You'd say that for Monday Night Raw, I'm sure. I don't know. It's a weird one. Unfortunately, we need to forget that The Fiend rights and wrongs, because we're saying that it looks like the character into a corner, because there's only people he'll go after. What's his new circle? If he's got a new circle, what is his new circle? This match is actually longer than I thought it was going to be. Blake, I think, actually got a pinfall. Near fall on Typhoon. I think just Nick has it alone, pal. No. There was only the only fans agreement. Oh, right. The only fans agreement. Have you shared that photograph? You best not have shared that photograph, Nick. That was just for you. That's not out on the net, is it? Oh, you know, it's big enough. I can't wait to get that plane Bud taxi to Cardiff on Friday. Wrestling Revolution Kid, you're going, aren't you, dude? Oh, I bet you're buzzing, man. Bet you're absolutely buzzing. Have a fantastic time, mate. Have a fantastic time. Try and get some footage. I know you do YouTube. I know you've done wrestling things before. Try and get some footage if you can. You should be able to. Yeah, just have an awesome time, my friend. It could say the same about Johnny Wrestling in Canada. Yeah, the place doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. I just want a reason for Bray to be back. A decent reason. Obviously, he could do a reverse of the Braun, of the Roman Reigns. Come at the end of a Roman Reigns match. Do what Roman did to him at SummerSlam 2 years ago. Or 3 years ago now, whichever. I could see that. That could happen. And that's a full circle. Yeah, the place doesn't matter. I love all these new wrestlers coming back, but won't be submit to many of there would be enough opportunities to go around. Would have Big Heat to come back. Yeah, I think Big E will be fine. Big E will be fine. It's a big name. He'll be fine. I will give you a shout out from Cardiff. Awesome. Big banner, big poster. So I can look out for it and go, ah. Dude, you're cool. How about we bring back to Bo Dallas, then maybe Braun, then Eric Redbeard, then Bray and start a whole new cult. Cool. Full circle. Yeah. I you know what? I'd probably lean to more a Wyatt family return, then a Fiend return. Earthquake 1, 2, 3. Natural disasters win. Who saw that coming? Can we give Keaton? Can you give me a shout out from Cardiff? Sure can, my friend. Wonder how many so-called Bray sites in the UK will be. It's already started, hasn't it? I've seen Bray. We always remember that poor lad looked like Bray Wyatt in that audience at AEW. It's like he got the rip fucking proper taken, didn't he? Poor guy. He looked like Bray from the back. How do we not have more likes on this stream? If you're watching or just passing, then how many likes? I bet it's low. How many people in the chat? To the people in the chat, slap a like on it. Listen to Dark Knight. SummerSlam, we're getting a replay of Earthquake. If they do anything like they used to do before with the music, and then shake the camera. Wasn't even that big. Of course, Jess had a big sign saying hello, Jess, at Newcastle show. David Paul, shout out to you. Wonder if Riddle could cash in if Drew beats Roman. Riddle would cash in. He's not got the cash in. So how could he cash in? What's he cashing in? It's Theory. Got the belt? Got the briefcase. Got the Bushwhackers. Actually, these backstage skits, right? There was a match we didn't get to see. It was a tag team match. 6-man tag, which Bushwhackers were involved in, and the Nasty Boys. We didn't get to see this match. But we're getting the interviews with them, the wrestlers, which is weird. If Bray at Clash at the Castle, then you'd have to think outside the box. He won't fly with the rest of the Wales. He would fly to Liverpool and get a Uber. How can Riddle cash in? It'd be interesting if he did. But Dave Fightful said that Braun Strowman won't be back tonight or Clash of the Castle, but Dave Shawn Rossap said ready to see the monster back on your TV. Well, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Austin Theory now again. Apparently, but it's not being changed on WWE.com on their roster. It's still Theory, so thoughts on FTR being left out on the new AEW game? Conspiracies have been arrived at saying that they're not going to be long in the company. But I don't believe that for 1 second. Sorry guys, I know you don't like swearing, but I am so peeved at these slumlord apartments right now. Peeved? The strongest word ever has ever said. Ever. I'm going to do it for you. I am going to be that person what swears on your behalf. You are fucked off. Right? You are fucked off. Yeah, I did it for you. Ultimate Warrior praying up on the door. How do you know that it's Ultimate Warrior? Because some child has done a cutout of his mask. Oh, how sweet. Who has the money in the bank if they cash in? It's Austin Theory. Austin Theory's got the cash in. Did you see FTR have only fought one pay-per-view in a year and lost? But yet they owed all the fucking belts. This match never got shown on the actual UK show. This match was, we went to a Sky advertisement for a Premier League game. Here in the UK, we didn't see this match. This match never happened at SummerSlam 92, even though clearly we see it happening right now. But this match didn't happen. Had VHS tape of the original. This match wasn't on it. Like I said, it went to an advertisement for an FA Premier League game. You could see this match in the background. Look at that kid. I wonder if he watches this back now as a 40-year-old. And goes, oh my God, I can never tell my kids. How embarrassing. Actually, a lad who I worked with as a child went to this event. He went to 1992 SummerSlam. He was only a kid though. I wouldn't be able to tell who he looked like. So Repo Man versus Crush is a match we didn't see. Crush obviously is ex-Demolition. Would go on to become a flipping, what is it, cyclist of the apocalypse or something. I don't know. So them bald-headed biker guys. It was a match was most looking forward to at the time. It ruined the whole show for me. Yeah, just went to a fucking advert during a live show. It's like, yeah, you're not doing that at Clash. Yeah, we're live at Sky Sport, and yeah, the Premier League is bigger than ever. Our next game is Norwich. They had cheerleaders and fireworks back then as well. Full-time show. No. Moldy, what's wrong? Have you been on 2 ROH pay-per-views? Most pleasant? No. Sheamus, Gunther may have the match tonight. It will be brutal. Slap down City. Who's going to have the reddest chest? Yes, there is going to be. It'll be a throwdown because I'm sure Gunther will turn around to Sheamus and go, let's do it for real, dude. Let's give it. Because I know Gunther, he's done it with Dragunov. Literally, they'll blow it out of the park. Meltzer gave this match 20 stars. Most he's ever rated a match all time. Can see why. I can see why. It's Demolition versus Demolition. It's the feud match everybody wanted. It's strange that we got it in gimmick form. I mean, my word. Look at the purple and orange on Crush. How can you not take him serious? And then we got the Repo Man, who stole Macho Man's hat. It's just terrible. I mean, imagine this was in the Tokyo Dome. It would have sold out 20 times over. You would have never have been able to call a different match. Triple T would be swooning over this. Move over Garcia and Bryan Danielson. This is my new favourite match. Actually, it's weird though that these are former Demolition tag team partners only like a year before. And they've both been heavily gimmicked. We've got Crush, who is a surfer boy. Bra. It's where the word bra came in. Shaka bra. It's a shaka bra. Yeah, it's a nice kick out, and he throws Repo Man out of the ring. Hey, didn't steal it. Hey, he didn't steal it to be repossessed it. He repossessed it. Repossessed. I think it took a long time to realise that Repo Man was from Demolition. Yeah, it's ex-Demolition. They both are. Axe and Smash. Axe, it was Smash. It's Smash and Crush. Axe disappeared. I think he just retired. Or just went into the independent scene. Crush has crushed it. As we've always thought it would. He wouldn't be a babyface long. He teamed up with Mr. Fuji again and became like a heel. You can see how much he loved it as it stains on the canvas. Whoa, shaka bra. Oh crap, yeah, Crush was the third member of Demolition. Yep, yes he was. Ico Pro. as it was that era. I go pro everywhere. We are now moving quickly on to a championship match. Should have been the main event, but Bret Hart went into Vince. Look, man, we're in the UK. If you're going to give British Bulldog the title, IC title, wouldn't it be wise to do it in the main event? So Vince swapped it round and listened to Bret Hart. So this was all down to Bret Hart, really. I think that's why him and Macho Man had a bit of heat, because he couldn't understand why a title match would be so low down on the card. I mean, this wasn't even co-main event. That honour went to the Undertaker and Kamala. We are seeing some build to this, as we've seen throughout the show. The big question mark going into this: whose side is Mr. Perfect and Ric Flair on? As the Ultimate Warrior signed a deal with them, or as Randy Savage? Doesn't Axe own the paint on Demolition, which is why they're not in the Hall of Fame. Both him and Smash, basically, they went to court over concussions with WWE. I still believe this is still ongoing, and reasons why Demolition will not be in the Hall of Fame anytime soon. They're fighting a legal battle with Vince McMahon, or was. So it was a claim against concussions and that for the company. It's read up on Kerry's passing. Holy cow, I had no idea. Yeah, Kerry Von Erich actually took his own life. Quite dramatically. It's I don't know the full ins and outs of it all, but there was I think that's the reason why nobody really talks about it as much. Just that reading Dave Meltzer's high star rated matches last night. The dude must have additions with it. Yeah, he does. We're from Japan. It's called Kenny Omega. Yeah, that's why Kenny Omega is now like the bot. You know what I mean? Everybody talks about him. It's not because it's Meltzer's up his ass. Why do you think the Young Bucks have got the Meltzer driver? It stands to reason, doesn't it? How does Sasha and Naomi show up this weekend? I think you get a hint. Do you get a hint tonight? Because here's that tag team match tonight. You get the tag team titles tonight. There's going to be tag team champions. We've got Io Sky and Dakota Kai up against Raquel and Aliyah tonight. There was speculation that they expected like Sasha and Naomi to challenge the new tag team champs. Maybe they leave it until Clash. I mean, I don't know. It's up to debate, really. I think Sasha and Naomi return tonight. Yeah, that's the question, isn't it? Do they show up tonight or at Clash? Makes more sense tonight. I'm expecting to wake up to at least 3 videos from days before I get to watch Raw. Do you do it before on a go-home show? No. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know what they do. But it'd be a setup for a match for after Clash. How did no one know his foot was amputated? Whose foot was amputated? Whose foot was amputated? What? Moldy what? It's a bit of an insult to so many great WWE matches. Meltzer's a dick. And people still listen to him. If Edge, Beth, Ray, Judgment Day happens, I would call it. I called it months ago. Sam, Hello, Sam. How you doing? I'll remember to tell your kidderwinkers that there is midweek games predictions video up on the channel today. And I need your free submissions, please, before tomorrow's game. Just got Connor inboxing me now his predictions. Von Erichs were huge in WCCW. Yeah, Texas. The Mid-South. Obviously. Very huge family. Often overlooked. I mean, there's still the tag team, the Von Erich tag team now, what's in MLW, which I would love to see have a bigger opportunity either in AEW or WWE in the future. But for now, they're fine. They're doing well in MLW. But I would love to see the Von Erichs. I mean, yes, Vince McMahon had a massive fucking falling out with them over the years because they were in a territorial war with WWE. He could never understand why they never really wanted to work with his company. He saw them as rivals. But now that Vince is gone, maybe that will open the door for the Von Erichs to take the rightful place on a top wrestling company. Anybody doing fantasy football, keep an eye on Paqueta at West Ham. He's quite a player. Yes, lots of rumours going around about Liverpool. Looking at midfield options, heard of a massive rumour about De Jong. Imagine Frankie De Jong at Liverpool after all of that with Manchester United over the summer. Whew, that'd be quite the signing. I think I told you about that idea and you ran with the idea. Because it was good. Heather and I are trying to get Days to do a WCCW stream. Where can you watch it though, David Paul? This is the thing. How you view it as a UK person without it being a ridiculous amount of money or on Fight TV or something. This is the thing with a lot of the independent shows. They're not readily available for people in the UK, so we tend to, unless you're James Chadwick who literally 1,000 TVs and watches wrestling constantly. You can't really do it. Vice Network is showing Tales from the Territories in October. Don't know what that channel is. Connor, hello. Thank you for your predictions, dude. They're coming through thick and fast right now as we're talking. Thank you. Days won't do anything other than WWE. Just AEW. What are you talking about? Did Buddy KSI? I'd ask what we're doing a transfer deadline day stream, but I'm guessing you will have a lot on your plate. What day is it? I think I'm actually at work. If we do something, it'll be late night. The network. What is WCCW on the wrestling network? Is it? YouTube. YouTube's so hard. I would love to do MLW watch-alongs if I'm being honest, or NWA. But a lot of them have already gone. They're not live. If people have already watched them. And plus you can watch them at your own leisure anyway. I don't know. Just Nick, yeah, for live shows there on about retro. Just Nick, yeah, live shows there are on about retro. Oh, we're on about retro watch-alongs. Alright, so the old WCCWs. If they're on YouTube and they're free for everybody to watch, then I'm open to it. Send me links, David Paul. Send me links, we'll do watch-alongs for them. Totally. If they're retro, yeah, no props. I am open to doing that kind of thing. If they're free on YouTube, like we did the TNA ones, totally up for that. Totally. Great, now it's pouring down with rain. I'm about to get drowned like a rat. love how you Americans still overuse that as much as we do. Drowned it like a rat. Me and others were trying to get Days to do Impact, and it was impossible. Yeah, but to be honest, that benefits like the insiders. They're the only really ones what are doing it. If Days did it, it looked like he was just... Well, he got backlash, didn't he? He tried. He was going to do it for a short time, and then he got some major backlash because of Kenny Omega going on the show. So I think that's what really put him off. People were just like, oh, now you're interested. And he got a lot of backlash for it, and it was pretty pathetic, to be honest. Not by Joe and Jeff or anybody like that, it's just general people in the chat. But yeah, there was a lot of backlash to that. How much has been Angel Delight recipe instead? Angel Delight, can still buy them. Still nice. Classic wrestling stuff is great channel for old wrestling. If it's right, David Paul, ever, whoever, if you send me links on YouTube to these pay-per-views, these older pay-per-views, so Macho King, Macho Man, and the Ultimate Warrior make a power handshake, which is turned into a battle. They're ripping off the clothes. They don't trust each other. Hold friendship. I personally hated this match. I don't think it was as good as the WrestleMania 7 match. Felt that was more than this, to be honest. Ooh, yeah. The Macho Madness. How did anyone Rick Swan versus Kenny Omega Impact World title? Transfer deadline day is this Thursday. I'm at work, so I miss it. So I can't do it. Unfortunately, I couldn't give it its time. Yeah, I'm on nights, so yeah, can't really do it. If I think there's any stories what come out of it, any transfers, there'll be videos. I'll make some videos. It's a colourful bloody match. What this? They are 1 hour shows, but some pay-per-views are on as well. Okay, like I said, send me a link. You've got me on Twitter. Send me links. And we'll look at it. If I think they're worthy of doing a retro watch along on, because I don't mind what we do it on, to be honest. If they're free on YouTube, we'll do it because everybody's got YouTube. Macho Man up early, gets a blast in the stomach from the Ultimate Warrior. The outfits are pretty bright, aren't they? Knee in the butt of Macho. Alright, Leeds 2022, shout out to you, my friend. Join us tomorrow for Leeds Everton. That is the football watch along tomorrow. So catch you later, bud. Have a great rest of your evening, whatever you're up to. Just next day are streamed on YouTube. They might money though. Advertisements. Yeah. I'm not bothered about advertisements. Pardon me. Can't believe we're 2 matches away from this show being ended. Warrior. Try to get a pinfall. Moldy, don't forget your football predictions. Yeah, Moldy, get your predictions in, dude. You missed 3 weeks already. There is a predictions video up right now for you to go and put your votes on. Your predictions. Michelle has done predictions, guys. She's gone for like 6-0, 5-0. So she'll get a point. At least she didn't go for 26-0. If million, still not enough to pay all the fighters. Also not. It's supposed to be real boxing. That's why it's called influencer boxing. Oh god, we're into the argument of that fake shit. Oh, fuck. KSI wins 2 fucking boxing matches against relatively unknown wankers. and we're talking about him being the best thing since sliced bread. Fuck off. I'm not a KSI fan. I couldn't care less what he does, to be honest. It's not something that I care about. I've just sent you 2 links for WCCW shows. Okay. We'll have a look. I don't know when we'll fit these kind of watch-alongs in, but we will. I'm sure there will be time in the future. Michelle predictions are crazy. They are. Midweek games, yep. There we go, David Paul as. Okay, I can see. Second Parade of Champions from 1985. Okay. First Parade of Champions. Right, we'll do the first one. I will find a way of getting these in onto the channel. If that's what people want. Old classic wrestling, that's fine. Gets me watching it as well. Dave, my predictions are in. Cool. Awesome. Thank you. You have a great set channel for influencer boxing. Share the advertising money and generates. It's millions. Watch what they get big money. I went for someone totally different for the goal scorer this week. I went for Danny Welbeck. Does anyone other than ever know about WCCW? I've heard of it. I'm sure I've heard of it. But yeah, cool. We'll do watch-alongs for it. I did miss out my goal scorer in the video. I did go for Salah. And I'll state it now. I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to try and fix it. I've gone for Salah. I didn't mention it in the video. For some reason I forgot. But I'm telling you now. So that you know. You can pull me up on it if you think that I'm gaining extra 5 points for no reason. But it's Salah. WCCW never existed in the UK. Yeah, it didn't. But it'd be nice to see stuff what didn't exist in the UK. Most money made at a Super Bowl will be made from advertising, just Nick. Yeah, it's like, what, 3 million for half time for 3 minutes. Something daft like that. Oh, billions. It's a lot of money. We only got WWF, WCW, ECW, TNA. I saw TNA on the Wrestling Channel, which is now Wrestle Talk, where Wrestle Talk came from. Watch Triumphs and Tragedies, the WCCW story. That on YouTube. Might have to give that a watch. Looked like the Great Muta was on one of the thumbnails. I'm happy to be wrong or educated on a subject, just Nick. Just like $11.99 is a lot of money. Fans probably already plough a lot of money into these streamers in other ways. Wow, we're still talking about KSI. Who paid £11.99 to watching face jobbers? Who? Please tell me. I predict Numa's. Oh, sorry, I can't. He's back though for the Merseyside derby. I believe it's his last game of his ban. So technically, at the weekend, he's available to come back. Merseyside derby. He's going to get red carded again, isn't he? It's going to be the case of Nunes getting red carded again. Where's Nunes? Oh, he's suspended. TNA Wrestle Talk used to be on a Challenge TV channel. Yeah, Wrestle Talk though was on the Wrestling Channel. It had its own channel on Sky Sports. I remember watching it. It had the Bagpipe Report, which was like linked to Power Slam. Anybody remember Power Slam magazine, which used to give you the full insight on wrestling and what actually the proper storylines were. Very cool. No, Dave, we are talking about an influencer boxing, not effing KSI. Influencer boxing. What is that? Obviously, YouTubers fighting each other, I would assume. Nunes will be back at the weekend. Might put him in my squad. Yeah, he's back. His last match ban is actually against Newcastle. he will be back for the Everton game. I don't know if Klopp puts him into that because Everton are going to try and get him red carded again, aren't they? So I don't know. He might be on the sub bench. Main event on ESPN Sky Sports sounds interesting since. Oh, I got that one. Just nick it. I just think it's about paying 60. Okay. Boxing chat. Got swinging neck breaker from Macho Man. Ultimate Warrior selling it like a boss. Wrenching his face, acting like it actually genuinely hurt. I am literally going to have to nip to the toilet, guys. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to have to nip to the loo. So, in my absence, I'm going to leave you with this. Keep watching the show. Don't have to pause anything. I will be back in a second. Boom. I'm back. What you saying? What annoys me is when people say it's not real boxing, but when at the end of the day, most of these YouTubers sleep, breathe boxing, bringing more ice to the sport than a real. Yeah, but it's not real boxing though, is it? I understand that people like that kind of stuff, but it's actually taking it away from real boxing. It's taking the highlight away from boxing, and it doesn't need that. The more that the likes of Jake Paul, KSI fight, and this, that, and other, it's just taken away from proper like Tyson, the other Fury. I was a kid. There was a kid earlier had a banana sandwich. Okay. I was a kid earlier. You was a kid earlier. You had a banana sandwich. Banana sandwich. That's something that you did when you had it. It's like a crisp sandwich. But you're a pauper and you've only got a packet of flipping Walker's Chris in or something, and you'll have a Chris sandwich. Wonder what you can do with bread. Ric Flair and Mr. Perfect are on the way down. Obviously causing trouble between these two. Who did it? Who's siding with them? It's the question. I'm sure there will be real boxers. Just the guy fighting KSI was spinning. What? Is that what happened? Next, FIFA streams will be on Sky Sports at 4 p.m. That's the way it's going. Crisp sandwich are lush. What's your favourite flavour, James, in a crisp sandwich? Please let me know. Banana, good energy, especially with raw. A few hours away. Fucking need more than fucking energy. I think, don't get me wrong now, it's actually not too bad watching Monday Night Raw. I mean, I don't watch it live anymore because I've just got way too much stuff to do tomorrow. But, yeah, I don't see it as bad. At least it's like entertaining for the 3 hours that you get to watch. It's not as fast paced as SmackDown though. Smoky bacon, wow. Still love a good cheese and onion. Coming soon to Iceland. Ash brown filled with Heinz baked beans. Oh my fucking god. Fucking Iceland, man. What they're like. Fucking hash browns with fucking baked beans in them. Fucking what next? Well, that actually saves you buying baked beans, doesn't it? When you're having a cooked breakfast, just get your hash browns with baked beans in, and it's like you don't need the beans. That's like two in one. Job done. I saw yesterday, James, bloody sold out. Sold out on the website. Smoky bacon or frazzles. I'm going to try and watch it. Not very often. I'm off on a Tuesday. So, Mr. Perfect sweeps the leg of Macho Man. We should know that he's not sided with these guys anyway. They just fought at WrestleMania 8, for God's sake. Ric Flair making his presence known to the champion. Oh yeah, Ultimate Warrior, yeah. Where's Mr. Elizabeth? Oh yeah. Oh. Seem to have lost her in the shuffle. Oh. Cheese and onion, says Sam, laughing at it off you. What's yours then, Sam? But what's better is a cheese sandwich with Texas barbecue pickles. Pringles, Texas barbecue. Cheese and pickles, better than that. Cheese and pickle, actual cheese and pickle. Cheese sandwich with Texas barbecue Pringles. I've never had that, to be honest. Used to remember having fish finger sandwiches. Ever done fish finger sandwiches? Come on, somebody agree with me, fish finger sandwiches. Ultimate Warrior's now picking up Macho Man. This match got a little bit like, referee gets bumped. I think the element of Ric Flair and Mr. Perfect being in this match ruined it for me. They didn't really need to do it. And I've come all of a sudden tired. Ultimate bore. Of course, what British person hasn't had fish finger sandwich? Oh, do any of the community have any relatives at a pension age? Can you get a free £30 voucher sent to you that help with cost of living? My mum got some money sent to her. I think it was 50 quid. Oh, not 30. My mum's at pensioner age. Yeah, she'd probably have even more money sent to her, to be honest. Fish finger and cheese slices is the best sandwich. Fish finger sandwiches. Used to love them. Yeah, I used to get waffles as well, potato waffles, and make a sandwich out of that. Yeah, I know. Very strange, but I am strange. I've heard people make pot noodle sandwiches. I've never done it, so it's not me, but I've heard that people have made a pot noodle sandwich. Be a bit sloppy like, but obviously did not put the entire juices on. Wow. Power driver. This was at a time where they was allowed to do power drivers. Wow. To think what happens later. In Iceland, they've got a Harry Ramsden range. They've got a jumbo battered sausage fish fingers. They are lush. Wow. Okay, finally made it into the house, but I am now soaked. What a day it has been. You pissed at them, you got pissed on. What a day. There's waffling bird's eye potato waffles. They're waffling versatile. That old dad. Fish fingers or fish cakes with red sauce or bacon grill. Sandwich. Best sandwiches ever. Yeah. Just like make your own sandwich sort of thing. I do love that. I'll see you tomorrow, Dave. I'm live soon. Okay, Jesse. Sarah. Bye for now, dude. We'll try and drop into your chat later. Hopefully this stream's down by then. Sorry if the timing's a little bit out. It's not my fault. It's the pay-per-view. Put them in a sandwich. And hell yeah. It all depends on how you make a pot noodle sandwich. If you just put the noodles on the sandwich and the bread stays nice. And yeah, that's what we're trying to get at. You don't just like slap all the sauce on. It's like... You have to have some pretty thick bread. Dark Knight says, Bray Wyatt has been spotted in Iceland in Cardiff, seething as they've sold out of ash brown beans, baked beans. He can't fiend them anywhere. Love it. Well done. That's a comedian joke. Where they've been telling the odd little bit whole way through the stream, and then they've built it up and used it as the joke. I used to know someone who got chips from the chippy, put noodle over the top of it. Interesting. Chicken and chips. Depends on what flavour noodles. Pot noodle it was. I always thought the curry one smelled nice until I ate it. It always smelled really strong. It's like, oh, I'm gonna like this. Weak as piss. It's like, what the fuck is this? Bombay Bad Boy, never really bothered with it. Fish cakes at school with mash and peas. Yeah, school meals. Who remembers Salamina? Salamina. It's like porridge. With semolina, it's like little bobble things. It was like frog spawn. Best way of putting it. You used to have sticky toffee pudding, jam roly-poly with custard. One of my faves, by the way. Only like chicken and mushroom pot noodles, same here. I did go through a phase of having the beef and onion. Then it tasted rank. Then I moved back over to pot noodles. Changed the recipe one time, and chicken and mushroom tasted fucking cardboard, and I hated it. And then they realised the errors of their ways, and they brought the original recipe back. Yeah, should never tamper with my noodles, man. So Warrior's down. Macho Man doesn't quite know what's gone off. Obviously, there's the interference from the Ric Flair and Mr. Perfect all the way through this match. James, I only like chicken and mushroom ones as well. They always had little more soy sauce for me. Soy sauce, it makes the meal. Anybody have problems getting the sauce in? Because you used to have to, when you opened it, you used to spray everywhere. It's like, nah, I want to eat my noodles. It's probably just me. And at the same, I use the Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. And if you're from America, it's Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Oh, God, I can't stand how Americans say Cheshire. Cheshire. We say Cheshire. Americans say Cheshire. We're not flipping from Middle Earth. I'm not from Yorkshire. I'm from Yorkshire. Not Yorkshire. I'm not a fucking hobbit. From a fucking shire, for God's sake. It's shit. Yorkshire. Bloody American. Yank world. Yank world. Yanks suck. Yank world, James. Yank world. I know it might be a sin, but did anyone like the taste of pot noodle powder? Just slightly wet. What? This defeats the purpose of a pot noodle. Does anybody else like the crunchiness of the pot noodle without the hot water? I took a chicken and pot noodle one to work on Sunday. Somebody got me Mackie breakfast, so I have all reminded me that it's still in my work bag. Yes, it's Yank World. All about the Yank World. People might think I'm weird, but I hate custard. And it's not weird. A lot of people don't like custard. I love custard, but a lot of people don't. I still don't like tin spaghetti. Spaghetti hoops, alphabet spaghetti and all that kind of stuff. I can't stand the sauce. I think it's revolting. Can't eat it. Used to make me sick as a kid. I'd be like, Ultimate Warrior chasing after Ric Flair and Mr. Perfect. They send up in a count out, I believe. Ultimate Warrior's got a chair. Macho's down with his knee, which was an injury he had at WrestleMania, right? I love Dave, Jesse, Jackhammer is live, my friend. Quiz stream. Yeah, I can't do nothing about it. I can't shut the stream down until this pay-per-view's finished. It's just unfortunate. If you want to pop over there, you can. Just pop back. It's totally fine. But there's nothing I can do. It's just bad timing. That's all. I can only apologise to him. I love spaghetti hoops. I can't stand spaghetti hoops. Love custard, but generally has to be ambrosia. Not a fan of the boxed one. Okay. Interesting. Jesse has done that stream at a bad time. I'm not missing this stream in SummerSlam. Yeah, it's just bad. He should have rescheduled, to be quite honest with you. I thought he was doing it earlier, because he normally does it during the day. He's done it at night time, which is usually my time to stream, so it's just unfortunate. Yeah, I'm sure he'll get people over there what's on his channel. Alphabet spaghetti are the best because it's an opportunity to be childish. Oh yeah, how many times have you written out the word fuck in alphabet spaghetti? Or you've maybe not been that extreme and you've just written penis. Willie. Says Willie. spelled out Willy Mummy. Bangers and mash with spaghetti hoops. Bangers and mash. I love that. But not the hoops. Not the hoops, my son, not the hoops. It was interesting, Dave. It was a boring anecdote. Thanks. Well, that is the problem. Well, that's his problem, not yours. Yeah. It can't be helped. It's just one of them things. I'm not stopping this stream. I can't. What's the point? Match has ended between the Ultimate Warrior and Macho King. Macho Man. We've got the Undertaker up next. You can see why this wasn't the main event, because it stank. It stank, my friends. It stank. It was crap. Ruined by Ric Flair and Mr. Perfect being involved. Preferred their WrestleMania 7 outing more to this. Plus, I was a massive Warrior mark and I wanted him to win at this particular point, but sadly we weren't going to get that. But we're getting Kamala! Kamala Undertaker is up next. Look at the Warrior. Kamala there with his head mask. Boom. Yeah, I do realise the logo is more modern. It covers up my mic, so it just looks like I'm talking into a ball of light. Which is cool. I tend to mainly have bangers and mash with onion gravy. That thick gravy, got to be thick. Ric Flair cutting a promo, screaming. My anecdote was boring, not your... Oh, okay. James, it's just fussy with food. What? James fussy with food? Is he fussy? I am. I'm totally fussy. I don't eat unless I want to eat. Mashed potato was just great with thick ass gravy. Just Nick said I was born in an era where if you didn't eat your food, you were left to starve. No wonder I just put food in my mouth. Kamala for the Hall of Fame, yes. Why not 30 years of this match? Why not? Why is the Warrior helping the Macho Man? Because he was attacked by Ric Flair and Perfect, and he felt like it was more of the fight against them than what it was them two fighting. In the ring already is Harvey Wimpleman. Takes the mic off Howard Finkel, who I have not mentioned yet. Harvey Wimpleman. We need more people like Harvey Wimpleman back in wrestling, I think. Here comes Kamala and the Brooklyn Brawler, Kimchi. It's amazing how many roles the Brooklyn Brawler had. For these were also a tag team at the time or something. I just think, they did turn into the Ultimate Maniacs after this, and it didn't reign too long as the Ultimate Warrior ultimately left the company. These also tag team times. Yeah, they did become the Ultimate Maniacs shortly after that, after this pay-per-view. Edward updates his ass again on Twitter. No wonder he ain't here. Well, what is he trying? Is he retweeting everything that Days does? Of course he does. It is just where Edward is. Even though he's liked the tweet what I've put out, but he's just not joined the chat, which is fine. Days thought this dude. Thoughts on this dude. Let's read. Major backstage update on Roman Reigns' 2-year possible spoiler. Saturday, Roman Reigns will defend his undisputed WWE Universal Championship against Drew McIntyre at Clash of the Castle at the United Kingdom. Biggest question on the mind of wrestling fans right now is, will WWE book the Scottish Warrior to end the 2-year dominant title reign of the world of the Tribal Chief? It looks like there's a pretty good chance that McIntyre will dethrone Roman Reigns, as WrestleVotes is reporting on the following. For the first time in a long time, it has been most discussions creatively regarding Roman Reigns dropping the titles. Hearing multiple ideas have intrigued. These are making the final call come Saturday in Cardiff. Could be interesting week ahead. I don't think that's a spoiler. I think anybody is pretty much on board with Drew McIntyre. I mean, look at the Hearst. Yes, James. The Hearst. Undertaker at the back of the Hearst. This was vintage. Oh, look at the people in the crowd. Too. I wonder what they do now. It's funny that they're in their home office. Major announcement, 9/7/22 at 6 p.m. Eastern. We have joined weekly podcast venue. So we've got a live announcement. Something about Triple H. Don't know who they are. Somebody's got a dead man mask on and he's in a restaurant. Oh, you've got to see this. Have a look at this. Undertaker scene in Cardiff. There we go. Sighting of Undertaker in Cardiff. He's in a sushi restaurant. Oh no, it's a kid. Wow. I thought that was the Undertaker then for all of 10 seconds. Me Perfect was Mr. Perfect is fucking awesome, man. Kurt Hennig was just one of the best. I hated his run though near the end of his WWE career. I just saw a wrestler kid in Texas where he worked in WCCW. I loved the Taker entrance. This entrance gave me chills back in the day, and I was only 5. I was 14. 14 when this was on. Start of the Premier League, start of everything we know today, 30 years ago to this very day, 29th of August 1992 was when SummerSlam 1992 was aired in the UK and across the world. It's amazing that we've got it to the day, which is, like I said, absolutely amazing. So Undertaker's got Kamala by the throat. Kamala. And a deal. Oh, my mother-in-law has moved in with us this weekend. Madness. But now I'm going to I'm doing what you did. We have remodeling the first bath, so it's unsuitable for her. Suitable for her, I mean. I was 19, says Anna. Oh, Eva says she was 19. How old was Anna? She was 21. You old gits. You oldies. It wasn't that. I was 14. Teenager. Kamala. So Kim She's up on the ring apron. Kamala's getting Slap City from The Undertaker. Literally has only been watching WWE for 2 years at this point. He was 5. So I'd be surprised if you even knew what you was watching. Mummy. Can I have some whiskey? You got me thank. Yeah, you did start young. Dark Knight said he was only 10. You must want to look into door alarms, hon. But outside the exit door, they are so useful. Anna knows best. So Harvey Wimpleman's ended up on his ass. Kamala's trying to get an upper hand over the Undertaker, which we know is going to no-sell the shit out of it. Can I respect your elders? You old gits. And betters. Elders and betters. Wes, hello to you, dude. How are you doing? Hope you are well. Hope work is okay. Hope you're doing good. Just stopping by to say hey. Nice dude. Cool. Got Undertaker beating Kamala right now. Or Kamala beating Undertaker, I don't know. We're one match away from the main event. Which, surprisingly enough, I think I've seen about 1 million fucking times. I wonder who wins between Bulldog and Bret Hart. Can't think. I keep watching and hoping that one time that Bret Hart wins. It's like Endgame all over again. It's that one time Bret actually retains. My stream is buffering big time. What, on the network? Mine settled down. Kimchi's got caught by the Undertaker. The bell has rung. This match is over. Kamala kicking the Undertaker. Yeah, the bell's ringing. This match is done. I think Kamala's been disqualified. I always loved the guy from ECW what used to rip on Kamala. I can't remember his name. But used to, hello ladies, I'm a stuck muffin and I'll make you whole week. Something daft like that, I don't know. I know our James will know. So Kamala's going for a pin on Undertaker. The match is over. Oh, there's Paul Bearer with the urn. You know how Paul Bearer got his urn? Of course, he earned it. Old joke from Bobby the Brain Eater. Kamala jumping down. Going down on his knees, though, so there's no impact there. Oh, where's my Undertaker? Been reading about how this SummerSlam could have been in Birmingham or Manchester. Imagine. It would have been shit. Dave, if you haven't seen it, look in the footy. Yeah, what Edward has put about Liverpool and Kevin De Bruyne. To put about Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Let's have a laugh. Let's have a laugh. Let's see what Edward's knowledge of De Bruyne is. I'm sure he's probably about 1 million miles out. Okay, so is it's like his statement, or is he copied paste something? Oh, it's that update. Oh, it's in the football one though, isn't it? The football one. City are going to be now, huh? Sure indeed. Liverpool are back to sign midfield. Nah, it's false. Nah, it's fucking bollocks, mate. It's bollocks. He's seen it. Somebody's taking piss. Yeah, right. I'm going to be honest. Kevin De Bruyne is a Liverpool fan. It came out years and years ago that he supports Liverpool. It ain't happening. No way is City going to sell to Liverpool. Absolutely not. I don't even think Frankie de Jong's a realistic target, if I'm being fucking honest with you guys. I do think that Klopp is out there trying to get another midfielder in. Obviously, he's not going to be able to get Bellingham because Dortmund are pretty much not selling him this season. So, I don't know. Don't know who we get in replacement, but Kevin De Bruyne. Seriously. Oh, fuck off, mate. Heather Wright says that the alarms would work, especially on the dementia wing. They are great. They can you can rest easy knowing that they can't get out without letting you know. We've finally got our man Anthony. Is that a done deal? Wow. Man United are moving in the right direction. I feel, to be quite honest with you. It's a pretty decent signing. It means that Ajax won't have him. And we play Ajax in the group stages of the Champions League. So that's great news for us. You're doing us an absolute fucking massive favour. You idiots. You loonies. Just help Liverpool out in the Champions League. That's all you've done. Well done. I'm looking for the SummerSlam image and our main event. Boom. I've proven. Totally, I'll tell you now, this was totally Bret Hart's idea for this to be main event. Obviously, it was Bret's idea to get over his brother-in-law, Davey Boy Smith. Davey's boy blows up within the first couple of minutes of the match, and then Bret pretty much dictates the entire match, helping him get through it. It's a great bit of storytelling by Bret Hart. It was completely his idea to get Bret over in front of an English crowd. As much as people might not like him, but his wrestling knowledge was fucking second to none. This was not a Vince McMahon idea. This was a Bret Hart idea. There was absolutely no chance of De Bruyne going to Liverpool. You can even buy a carrier bag. He won't even buy a carrier bag before Thursday. Bag for life. He has a bag for life. Apparently Liverpool have got a deal in place for Bellingham to sign in January. That wouldn't surprise me. Because obviously we're going to sign him for next summer. Bringing that forward is fine. January seems to be decent enough. I do expect Bellingham at Liverpool, 100%. 100%. Valencia have signed Cavani. That's why Bret is one of the greats. Yeah, of course he is. He's wrestling knowledge. Here we go. Before we get to that, we've got a non-Scot with bagpipes. Enjoy. So we've got the harmonic bloody bagpipes people. Here comes Rowdy Roddy Piper, Ronda Rousey's dad. Yes, fun fact. Somebody thought that Rowdy Roddy Piper was Ronda Rousey's dad. Scotland the brave. I wonder if Drew comes out to Scotland the brave. You know, chance. It's the non-Scottish Canadian guy, Roddy Piper. Yeah, Piper is Canadian. He's not fucking Scottish. this total text piss. Can never understand why Bret didn't have the following in the US, more fans over here, but it's just nuts. I think Vince did that in the end when he had Bret Hart turn heel, went against the American audience, which was just fun to us here in England, across the rest of the world. We were just like, he's still the same person. It's just like he just doesn't like America. So be it. And Yanks ate everything that ain't Yank. Yank world, Yank world. Love everything that's Yankee goodness, Yank world. If you ain't a Yank, you can't talk shank. I don't know what I'm singing, but it sounded good. It's Roddy Piper singing Skull of the Brave. It's London. You've got bagpipes. Do, 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 do. Rowdy, Rowdy Piper. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I paid my ticket back in 1992 just to see Roddy Rowdy Piper pretend to blow some bagpipes. And Yanks, here is Diane. Diana Smith. Jane Turner, that's all women done is yank, yank, yank. Did anyone actually believe that Piper was Scottish? I did, till I found out he was Canadian. I don't know where I was on that when I was a kid, to be honest. I felt like he had Scottish ancestry. I didn't actually, to be honest, I actually thought that he had Scottish parents or something, that he wasn't fully Scottish, that he was just like a Canadian, not fully Scot. Yeah, I kind of believed that he had heritage rather than him actually being a Scot. I never actually bought in the fact, you watch like They Live and you think, where's the Scottish accent gone to? Did he even have a Scottish accent? That is the main thing. Apparently, they struggled to find a hearse for the Undertaker when they got to the UK. They struggled. Yeah, because they were all busy working. Find a hearse that wasn't being used. How Wooden is down. She did a great promo. Our family, it was like impossible to be. Davey. It's like she's proper trying to remember the words. She's trying to figure out the words, what she's got to say. That's the scariest part of that program. It's just like she's not really getting it at all. Brother Bret, my husband. I'm not sure I associated with bagpipes, but with Scotland as a kid, probably just thought they were just awful noisy instruments. It's the Intercontinental Championship. How prestigious did this one match make the IC title at this particular time? Here comes Davey Boy, and there is Lennox Lewis. With a British flag, yet another Canadian pretending to be from the UK. Born and raised Canadian, Lennox Lewis. Pretending to be English. Pathetic. It's like majority. Greg Grzeski, I think. He was Canadian, was an English tennis player. Solar Bud was South African, pretending to be from Great Britain. Because she couldn't run for South Africa, obviously. Mike Catt, the World Cup winning rugby player, was South African. I just know I'm making a joke. I just thought it was rather funny though. You are hilarious, Irish rebel. Gullible, isn't it? Gullible isn't in the dictionary. British Bulldog. Hailing from Leeds, even though he's from Manchester. Imagine Davey Boy Smith Jr. walking out with Drew at Clash like this, with the flag and wearing the British Bulldog gear. It's got to do it. They've got to do it. It's the only... Davey Boy Smith Jr. is available. He could do this weekend. There's no doubt about it. Bret Hart is going to be there. He was on the bump last week. So I'm sure he's ready to be a part of that show at the weekend. So I'm expecting to see Bret Hart. I'm expecting to see... you're going to see Natty, which is Not quite as the same, but close, I guess, to Davey Boy. Here is Bret Hart. Nicking my old intro music. That used to be my theme. How dare you? They hated my Bret walkout idea. I don't think you should walk out with a bulldog. I don't really see that working, but walking out with Davey Boy Smith Jr. would work. I could see that. Maybe with the flag. Could be possible. I'd be happy with that. For a split second, that Undertaker t-shirt looked like it was a Freddy Krueger t-shirt. I was just about to say, is that a Freddy Krueger t-shirt? It wasn't. It was the Undertaker. I would prefer Bret and Harry Smith walk out with the Clash. So I am going to get a little bit more. Part of a stream where I get on my knees. Get on my knees and pray. We won't get fooled again. We are at the night's main event. Bret Hart versus Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. And it's kind of weird how suddenly they became down with an injury and it could not be at NWA 74 defending tag team titles with Doug Williams. Something we quellished them. That's interesting. How was 74? James, how was it? Anything exciting happen? Anything of note that needs to be addressed? Please let me know. What was the best match? Who did Camille retain against Taya Valkyrie? Kind of know some of the matches. Titus, who used to be Bonus Clay, did he get some kind of retribution against Trevor Murdoch? Let me know, dude. Lucky Days is closer to creative than I am. So, fingers crossed. Dave, I'm back. What happened to your live stream, dude? Yes, that was quick. I hope it wasn't spoiled by me streaming, dude. I would hesitate for you to just time your streamings a little bit differently. Thought you doing it earlier on in the day was better for you. Because during the night time here in the UK, I stream. It's interesting theories. Can get down with I can get down with James. We're here to speculate, aren't we? That's what we do as wrestling fans. We like our little minds to wonder. What if? What if they did this? What if they did that? Be pretty cool if they did do a callback to this SummerSlam, which they could do, couldn't they? Get this for an idea. We have bagpipes at Principality Stadium, like we just had with Rowdy Roddy Piper, but instead of Rowdy Roddy, we get Ronda Rousey come out and she starts playing bagpipes. Just for the bounce. NWA 74 was great. Camille retained on both nights. Taya was sensational. Trevor Murdoch retained £10 of gold. And Control Your Narrative invaded. Very cool. Interesting. So when you say Control Your Narrative, that was EC3. Was Braun involved in that? Who is actually in the Control Your Narrative? Who's the actual stars of that? I know EC3, but who's the others? Dave Bret Hart is the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. My great friend. Yes, I know. He's awesome. He's my favourite wrestler of all time. And he's got the British Bulldog in a bulldog header. It's like rest hold. There's plenty of them because Davey Boy blows up pretty early in this match. Davey Boy wearing his Union Jack pants. Bret for love hearts down one of his legs, his right leg, I believe. Most certainly. So yeah, this was one of the greatest IC title matches for sure. I put this up with the Ricky Steamboat, Randy Savage from WrestleMania 3 as best IC matches. There's been quite a few. Obviously, the ladder match, WrestleMania 10, was pretty cool for what it was. I suppose there's been some brilliant IC title matches down in the past with Jericho and Benoit. They used to have a furious war between each other. Michelle DM'd me, and now she said she still loved me. Oh my god. Irish Rebel, you need to sort that out, dude. Remember what I said to you yesterday. Be kind, though. Be kind. Just remember what I said to you yesterday. No, Braun was not there. EC3 had matches on both nights. Wesley Blake and another two. I don't know who. I didn't know who invaded this night 2 match against from Latera. Okay, so you got EC3 and Wesley Blake. Okay. I had 19 views on my quiz stream today. Okay. Who joined your chat? Who was in your chat, dude? Who was over there? Sorry, I couldn't jump over. Obviously, we're live here. We'll go and check it out, see if I know any of the answers. It will stay on YouTube for a while, so we'll be able to watch it, which should be cool. Unless you've privatized it. I think you did with your first live stream. You don't need to privatize your live streams. Keep them on your channel. Don't privatize them. Best to keep them on the channel. People can go back and watch. The live streams are a great way of gauging a person and how they are and what they think when you're live. It's less scripted, and we get a sense of your personality. So it's just a great way of selling yourself to loads more people. So keep it on your channel. Don't privatize them. I think I have told you this before, but my friend's auntie turned down a date with David Boy Smith. Wow, I bet she's gutted now. I bet she's well gutted. Oh my god, that's like... David Boy Smith asked me out, I'd definitely say yes. Oh, you know what I saw today at the car boot sale? Unfortunately, I didn't get any footage of her, but I saw Bailey. Well, Bailey's lookalike, of course, but yes, a woman. I was literally like, wow. If you can't have Bailey, have somebody what looks like Bailey. Yeah, you can imagine which store I were hanging around. All day, Dave's World, party time. It's excellent. Welcome to Dave's World, bro. Yeah, man. Extreme close up. Yeah, it's totally Wayne's World, but hey, Dave's World now. Dave's World now, bitches. More rest holds. Bret Hart controlling this match. It's got him in an headlock in the middle of the ring. David Boy Smith's getting to his feet. Elbows to the midsection of Bret Hart. He relinquishes hold, but gets a Bulldog gets a smash in the face for his troubles. Are you sure it wasn't Bailey just heading to Cardiff seeing the site? No, she was actually tending a stall. She was actually on a stall selling stuff. Would have been amazing if Bailey would just stop by and was selling stuff on a car boot sale in Castleford. Hey dudes, there's a Yorkshire Ryan Dakota Kai opener. I would have just been like, you wouldn't have had this stream, guys. Put it that way, you would not have had this stream. Oh wow, a car boot. That would be. I'd love to see that. We have yard sales. Car boot sale ever. Fun fact, I have footage. There is going to be a video up on the channel of that said car boot sale tomorrow. So yes, go and check it out. It's fun. It's very good. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it's about 21 minute odd video. Yeah, car boot sale is back on the channel. Did pick up a figure. You'll see which one I picked up in the video. Actually, fun fact, let me just get some that I didn't add in the video. This is what I picked up. I haven't got the figure. But this is something I picked up off camera, so you're getting exclusives. Exclusives. I picked up this. Yeah, you can see it. Shawn Michaels story. It's a free disc DVD set. I don't think it's on the network. I paid. I don't know if you can see. My fingers are in the way. Paid £2. £2. £2 English pounds. Silver Vision, the Shawn Michaels story, Heart Baked to Triumph. There we go, we got that. Shawn Michaels. Yeah, sorry, £2, but fuck it, I'm having it. Cheapest chips. So we got that. And I got a figure. Only one figure. You will see why in the video, why I only picked up one figure. There, Dave, where would you rate this match? Would it make your top 20? Yeah, just for English value. And what it meant to me as a young lad, being 14, yeah, it's in the top 10. I would say it's in the top 10. I don't know where I'd put it in my top 10, but it's definitely going to be in there. I rate matches on how they made me feel, not the content of them. So my favourite all-time match, in it, I've said this 1,000 times before. Ultimate Warrior. Macho Man. Or Macho King as he was then. The retirement match from WrestleMania 7. The story that they told in that match. And the lead up to that match. Is still one of the best. In my opinion. As entertainment. If you talk about pure wrestling. Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels. The Iron Man match. From a WrestleMania where Shawn Michaels won the title was pretty good. Dragunov, Gunther has got to be in with a shout. I mean, I've never seen Kenny Omega Okada. I don't want to see it now either. I don't want it replayed because it'll never be as good as the first time, I guess. Dave, my predictions for either before the deadline day or that Conor Gallagher will go back to Palace on loan. Got red carded, didn't he? This past weekend. They got told Gallagher. Dave, are you watching Raw tonight? No, I'm going to watch it in the morning, dude. I'm actually going to go to sleep tonight. I am knackered. I am tired. I'm not really that well. I've not been well for days, to be quite honest with you. But I've got a busy day tomorrow, so I want to get some sleep tonight. I'm not sure what time I'll get up and watch it, but it'll probably be early. I'm going to watch it in the morning. So I'm not going to be able to avoid spoilers because Days literally spoils it. So yeah, I will try and watch it tomorrow without Days totally ruining it. Oh, now it's Braun Strowman. It's like, Days, don't make your videos. Please, don't make your fucking videos. If he doesn't make a video, then I know the show's shit. It's probably not worth watching. Oh yeah, get some great rest. Yeah, I was up early this morning. Car boot, going to a car boot means that you get up early. So I was up at a car boot, like I got there for about 8 o'clock this morning. I had a good old walk around. I'm tired. If I were to sit and watch Raw, it'll only make me bad for tomorrow. I've got 4 train rides to do tomorrow. One to pick up my daughter, bring her back, take my daughter back and get me back. So, yes, got a lot of travelling to look forward to tomorrow, which is never great. But I remember Bret Mr. Perfect having a great match, yes. 1991, which was only a year before this one. They fought at SummerSlam. Bret beating Mr. Perfect for his first solo championship as well, which is always good. Jesse Jackhammer, Dave, to let you know what happens in my video tomorrow, my friend. Okay, dude. Put it up on your channel. Keep it up on your channel. Don't privatize it, and then I can watch. I'll watch it. I don't mind watching a live stream back. Fucking hell, says James. Yeah, just put Raw on and don't go on the internet. It's hard because my phone's got notifications on from when Days streams or Days puts a video out. So when I wake up, I click my phone to turn my alarm off. Bang, I'm met with the headline. It's like, oh God, fuck's sake. I mean, if I didn't see the headline, I could get away with it. But usually stuff like that is already spoiled. It's fine. I don't mind it. Great, my internet just crashed. Stupid rain. It's Dave streaming. No, I'm still here. Hello. I'm still alive. Still alive. I'm still live. It's still like we're coming up to the 3-hour mark, which is cool. Another rest hold in this match, full of rest holds because of Davey boy. Literally sweating my ass off right now. Fans were proper into this though. Good old fashioned, like, hurrah! On some days for tonight. Yeah, I'm not bothered. Yeah, most it'd be Sasha and Naomi. If anything tonight, I'm half expecting it anyway, so it's not going to shock me. I'm not going to be surprised. It's certainly not going to be Bray. It's not going to be Bray. So I'm not expecting Bray tonight. Me and the kids have to get a bus, then a taxi and another taxi, then Matt and Mum will be picking us up. Right, I'm going to go back into my chair now. My knees are caving in. Yeah. It's just the travelling and all that kind of crap. It's terrible. Price you pay when your daughter lives in Barnsley and you live in Castleford. But not complaining. It is what we do. Taking my daughter to go and see her grandma. It's near her birthday, so should be good. Okay, I can refresh the open page. Don't rain. Interfering with my Wi-Fi. Oh my God. Tired eyes. Like I said, lots of rest holds in this match. Spent more time with Bulldog in an headlock. It's exchanging blows. Got into a sleeper hold now. How is Angel up? She's well. Yeah, she's fine. She's cool. She goes back to work. It's a back in sweatshop in Indonesia. No, she goes back to school next week. Yeah, we'll just try to fill a week with keep her busy this week. So yeah, got her tomorrow and then on Saturday. Hoping to have been done before Clash on Saturday though. So might be pictures on Saturday. That might be the perfect option. I don't know what's out, what she'd want to watch, but hopefully I find something interesting. We'll go and see that. And then that'll get me to Clash. I'll set the stream up way before then anyway, which I plan to do, which I'm going to set up the stream for tomorrow straight after this, which wouldn't be too hard. It's only Leeds versus Everton. Yeah, we are doing Leeds versus Everton. Don't really fancy any other games, to be honest. Amazingly enough, you know the Tranmere Newcastle game, the last one on the channel? 500 views. 500. It's gone over the 500 mark. Trap me at Newcastle. What the fuck, man? Who's watching that? Yeah, it's over 500 views. The Sting Undertaker match. Do you know the Fig videos? That's over 500 views. What the fuck? They're a bit of fun. In fact, the one what's coming up next is terrible. I knock my camera over. It's funny. You just watch me have a meltdown. Because that's what it is. Me having a meltdown in front of your very eyes. Does she go back to school? Back on Thursday? No, Monday. Monday, I believe. Monday or Tuesday. Anika Williams has played in every game in the last 6 years. But as an injury, he might not make the next game. What a run as a mid-outfield player. Cool. That's awesome. Chloe goes into P7 on Thursday. Jamie goes back into third year. Wow. It's amazing, isn't it? Angel's moved up a year. I couldn't tell you what that is. But she's moved up a year. She's got 2 years left at school. Before she goes to high school. So it's fun times ahead. Very fun times ahead. But yeah, I think it's next week. I'm not sure 100% on which day, Monday or Tuesday, but yeah, she's back at school. Some kids go back on Thursday. What the fucking point in that? It's area code, isn't it? It's just, I'm not 100% sure when they go back here in West Yorkshire. South Yorkshire is totally different to West Yorkshire, but not South, and I'm West. So kids in Castleford, I'm not even sure if they go back or when they go back. Don't know if it's this week or next week, or it could even be the week after. It's stupid. Yeah, they just got different times, different arrangements, I guess. It's weird. So Bret Hart is they're both in the middle of the ring. Looks like they're going to go for a power slam. Got him up really, really high. Brings him down. Used all his energy, but he's been saving up in headlocks. Goes for the pin. Bret Hart gets out at 2. Good match this. But a lot of wrestled so that Bulldog could catch his breath. Bret Hart goes into the bottom. He always takes that bump really, really well. We do partial school weeks here too. It's like weekend is Labour Day weekend, long weekend for kids. Have next Monday off school. Yeah, we have an inset day here in the UK where teachers go back. It's like teacher training day. It's so the teachers can get all on the same page before the kids do. It's like, see, the kids get an extra day off, but really it's like the school teachers are just going back to school and setting up their terms, what they've got planned for that term. Bulldog, another pin. Bret Hart gets out. The crowd don't really know what to cheer. They love Bret, they love Davey. Quite amazing, this match. For the atmosphere of the fans. Hate white guys with braids. He looks terrible with the braiding. This Bulldog, I always hated that. Do you think he's black or something? Yeah, white men should never have braided hair. White women should never have braided hair. It looks fucking ghastly. Gonna bring him back in. But David Boy jumps over, goes for a reversal. Nice pin, but David Boy kicks out at 2. Nice bridge by Bret. Get pinfall out of nowhere can Bret Hart. It's just that talented. One good thing about the last weekend is my bro-in-law sent us £5,000 for all of Karen's moving expenses. The storage building, the moving trucks, etc. Cool. Dave, who are you leaning towards for winning Saturday between Rome? I think Drew wins. Home crowd, basically. didn't have it at the Mania when he won the title, it'd be fantastic for him to get that big crowd reaction. And, takes the titles back. It's getting the title. What the problem is getting a title back on Raw. I've got a theory. Well, I had a theory. If Roman retained, went after Roman Reigns, and then he had to fight the Usos. So Jimmy Uso would represent SmackDown. Jey Uso would represent Raw. Whoever he pinned in a handicap match would be the title he could go after. So if he, or in a separate match where he literally have to pin one of them, he could win the right to pin them and win the right to take on that challenge. If he pins both of them, he gets a chance of 2 belts, but if he only pins one of them, he gets that only one title. That'd be a great way of splitting it, getting a title back onto Raw. But then you've got the problem of the draft. The draft is after WrestleMania, so how do you get a title back onto Raw? There's only one answer, is theory, unfortunately, unless they can get the title off him. Johnny Gargano challenges him for the briefcase. Then he goes and challenges Drew. I don't know. Don't know how it's going to go. Yeah, so I would think Drew, but getting a title back onto Raw would go Roman. Pin. It's 1, 2, 3. The crowd has gone wild. Great pin for Davey Boy. What a moment in British wrestling. Davey Boy. And he's got his white thong out. Look at that. You can see his white thong. Davey Boy and his white thong on full show. Wow. Bret. Absolutely fantastic. Probably one of the best achievements in David Boy Smith's career. He has gone on to hold other titles since this. But what a great moment for British wrestling. Oh God, that night is back with snacks. What have you brought me? Gunther versus Sheamus will be hard to call. I think Gunther wins. I think it makes sense for Gunther to win. Can't see him dropping the belt to Sheamus. If we've got plans for Drew to win, Sheamus ain't winning. It's as simple as that. I feel that they're going to use Doudrop and Nikki ASH at the Clash. I think it makes sense for them to use them. I don't know how they will use them. Looks like they're in the middle of a splitting up right now. So maybe they're on the pre-show. If there is matches on the pre-show, that is. Dave, WWE have said that the Usos and Sami Zayn will be on Monday Night Raw tonight for a segment. There you go. So they're going down on Raw tonight. Should be interesting. Maybe get a challenge from Street Profits. I don't know. Don't know how they would book this. Bret Hart's in the ring still. Davey Boy has got his belt. Bret's reluctant to leave. Does he attack Davey Boy? What's going through Bret Hart's mind at this moment in time? He's just lost to his brother-in-law. Davey Boy's offering his hand out to Bret. Bret did decline it at first. Then he shakes his hand and then we're getting a nice little hug. Oh, embrace. The fans are going wild. Davey Boy's music is playing. Any pictures from this SummerSlam is pretty much these pictures of them. There's Diane being reunited with her husband and her brother. Very strange moment. Prawn cocktail crisp and a Sicilian lemonade. Very nice. I am going to have some crumpet. And I mean proper crumpets, not a bit of crumpet after this stream. After I do the tomorrow stream. I wonder what Kurt Angle will say tonight. Because he's a sexy Angle, such a sexy Kurt, sexy Kurt. Where was William Regal in 1992? 1992, WCW. As Lord Stephen Regal. Yeah, well, he was in WCW at that point, I think. Hugs all around. Hugs all around. Cough sweets. The hosts still give me goosebumps. Fireworks. Amazing how close they are to that pyro. Rollers. Cough sweets. Coughs. I remember toots, sweets, toots, sweets. The spectacle. The razzmatazz. It's unbelievable. What a SummerSlam. There you go, guys. There is your pay-per-view. What did you rate this pay-per-view out of 10? It's not that great, if I'm being honest. There's a lot of shite on this pay-per-view, to be fair. It's really only sold to the fact that it was in the UK. Even felt that as a 14-year-old, if I'm being honest. Some of the matches on the lower card were pretty poor. I think the main event literally saved it. Maybe gives more prevalence to the score that anybody would give it. I'd be rating the main event if I'm rating this pay-per-view, if I'm being honest. So let me know, out of 10, what's your ratings for this pay-per-view? I'm at a 7. I'm at a 7. I can't really see it being higher than a 7. And that's just nostalgia. Might play Royal Rumble on NES Saturday afternoon. Nice. That night, Braun Strowman is coming back. We're doing big news, my friend. What's this Sunday? Was this a Sunday in 1992? I believe it was a Saturday afternoon. I believe. I'm not 100% sure. Because there was a game shortly after SummerSlam. Yeah, I am going to go for my rating. Bow. Going to give it a rating, and it's 7 out of 10. I agree with Dylan. Or he agrees with me, whichever way, I don't care. 7 out of 10, I think. I'd see nothing amazing in this pay-per-view. That's the problem, other than the main event. There we go. Boom. 7 out of 10. Did they do it knowing skills shut for bank holiday next day? Yep. Dave, you're British. Dave, you are British. Best event in 10 out of 10. You can't give it a 10 out of 10 just because I'm British. Nah. You got to look at the bigger pitch, dude. You had Nailz versus Virgil. Nailz versus Virgil. You had Crush versus Repo Man. Most of the matches ended up in count-outs. Disqualifications. I'm sorry, I can't give it a 10 out of 10. I can't. I really can't. I wished I could. Oh God, I'm British. Oh my God, it was in Britain, so it's 10 out of 10 straight away. No. It was a crap pay-per-view. Saved by the fact that it was in London, England. Saved by the main event that it went to an English guy getting over, winning the IC title. Other than that, he had stupid bagpipes and Rowdy Roddy Piper pretending he was Scottish. He had backstage interviews with Bushwhackers and Nasty Boys, what made no sense to the UK audience because they were in a dark match. Dave, would you rate the main event out of 5? Oh, easy. 5 out of 5. Main event saved the show. The 7's because of the main event, to be honest. Just covered my front door. Is coming back. His name is Dark Knight. Not Dark Knight. I know. I can't be arsed saying Dark Knight. It don't ring off my tongue. So I call him Dark Knight. Can't be bothered. Should change his name to Dark Knight. It would be easier for me. I can't say Dark. Just can't do it. Fuck off anyway. I can say what I want. It's my stream. Fucking hell. How dare you come into my stream telling me how I can say words? You should all take a long hard look at yourselves. Yeah, I'm talking to you guys. Imagine if I were like that. Bad spelling for your name. I keep saying Dark Knight instead of Dark Knight. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Dave, I will join you tomorrow for the football stream. You should. It's more fun. I'm even more tired, Dave. Because tomorrow I will be more tired, trust me, than I am now. But, yeah. We are about to wrap up. I think we've done all we can say. Dave says, something tells me you are Canadian. I even read Dave's. Dave, something tells me you're Canadian. I'm not Canadian. I've got, you know what? In my family, I've got Welsh heritage. Dave, I fucking love you. Dave, think Ric Flair Saturday. Ric Flair. Oh, why did I see Ric Flair when you put Charlotte Flair? Oh my God. Woo! One more match. What team is playing tomorrow night? We're doing Leeds v Everton. Why not? Leeds v Everton, Michelle. That's what we're doing tomorrow. Leeds. Leeds win when I stream. Doing him a favour. I wasn't talking to you, Dave. Fuck off then. Fucking Dark Knight. Twat. Dave, I think Charlotte Flair's returned Saturday to attack. Why is she attacking Liv Morgan? I don't understand that. Why attack Liv Morgan? I think Ronda gets involved. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. People, I don't see that as a good way of starting a new feud. I really don't. If Charlotte Flair comes back, she comes back on SmackDown. You get Liv Morgan in the ring. She's celebrating that she's beaten Shayna Baszler. Blah 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 blah. Then Charlotte Flair's music hits. She comes out. I can't see it hitting at a pay-per-view. I don't really think it's a waste of time. Do it on a house. Do it on a TV show, not the pay-per-view. Have her there. Have her sit front row or be on the commentary desk. But I don't feel the music hitting works. Okay, Dave, see you then. Okay, you will. Same time. Be after 7. Like today. Dave, could Ronda Rousey cost Shayna Baszler? Yeah. I think there's a storyline there. Seriously, I think there's a storyline there. Why would you allow your wrestlers to put out a TikTok or a video showing them how they're going to defend themselves? And there is a Liv Morgan video out with her training with Riddle. Why show it? Why are they showing you that tension between the two? Why are they letting that out? It's purely because it's meant to set a seed. We're getting Ronda versus Shayna. We're getting it, guys. We're getting it. Get excited. It's that meme, isn't it, of The Office and them running around. It's fantastic. Cannot wait. That is the match we've all been waiting for. Triple H is going to give it to us. Getting Belters left, right, and centre here. I'll be there tomorrow. Blah 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 blah. There's people going blah blah blah. You'll be going bear. Come up inside it, I'll tell you. It won't be blah blah blah. It'll be bear. Fucking sheep. Good job, you know I'm fucking kidding, isn't it? Good luck, Liv Morgan. Shayna Baszler's gonna break your arm. I think Liv retains, if I'm being honest. Can't see her losing to Shayna. Not clean, anyway. I think she cheats again. Anyway, that is it. We're at a wrap. Thank you so much for joining tonight. It's been fun. Enjoy Raw. Try not to spoiler free. I will see everything what's gone off on Raw before I even get to watch Raw, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm off to chill out now and get the stream for tomorrow ready. So yeah, remember that tomorrow is going to be the car boot video first before the main stream. I think that will probably go out at 5 o'clock. So yeah, get watching that. So yeah, it's all good. Yeah, so yeah, the car boot video is very cool. Very cool. I love it. It's very fun. I haven't uploaded it yet either. I will upload it at some point. So it's not up on the channel yet, but it will be by tomorrow for sure. Alright then guys, I'm wittering on and I should just sign off. So I've been Davey in real life. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for another entertaining evening. Glad you've enjoyed SummerSlam 92 again. In other words, don't fucking DM Dave. Let him sleep. Yes, that is true. Leave me the fuck alone. Get about 1,000 DMs now. Thanks, James. Anyway, alright. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now. Toodle pip. I need a wee again. Fucking